me turn my headphones.
Well, you'll be able to hear it from the YouTube. Hi, Rex. Hello, Rex. Are we live, baby? Hello, Rex. No, we're not. Okay. Hi, Rex.
Okay, now we can figure it out, though. So if I mute this.
And it says YouTube chat on there. Why does it say YouTube chat? Can we get rid of that?
Better.
Is that better?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah?
Better, yeah. You want to, I don't know what, do you want to hear one?
Yeah.
That's the radio band. It says YouTube channel on there.
Oh, it's not picking up Max. Max has been talking.
It's picking up. How did he get it to pick up that?
It's this. It's this. Or it's that.
Want to do a live stream? You can do a live stream on the Mock Network. All 12 people might see it. Well, there's 1,200 on the app.
But that's
so
the AI
when they
noise.
check in,
That's,
they don't really look at it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know you're not familiar with.
Scroll up and down higher.
No, this is.
Yeah, that was this again.
Where are
What?
you trying to do the live stream?
It's not about we're on YouTube right now, it's the audio. We're trying to
hear him.
Party like a rock, totally dude. Party like a rock, party like a rock star, party like a rock. Party like a rock star, party like a rock, party like a rock star, party like a rock, totally dude.
There's no stopping.
Yeah, he's talking.
You good on that side?
I can hear it.
It is party like a rock star. Oh shit. We got it.
Party like a rock, party like a rock star, party like a rock,
This one good?
like a rock star, party
take your
like
picture
a
really quick?
rock,
I gotta wait.
party
Delay.
like a rock star, party like a rock, totally do. Party like a rock, party like a rock star, party like a rock, party, party like a rock star.
We'll do more later. Tonight we'll get tonight.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah? And we are live at the Abillities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. I'm going to have my first guest on. His name is No Limb Jim for a reason, and it's quite a story. Hopefully everything is good. If you guys are watching, make sure you subscribe to Life to Max Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe Life to Max Podcast on YouTube. We're live at the Abillities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. It's Life to Max
You
Podcast.
just said you're live at the Abilities Expo?
Yes. Yep.
At the Abillities EXPO in Dallas, Texas, and today I have a big guest, No Limb Jim. We're going to have a few guests today. It's going to be a long live. We'll probably do 4 hours or so. Hopefully you guys do it. Hey, and check out our YouTube channel if you can. Subscribe. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. This is our first time going live at something that's pretty awesome, pretty mind-blowing stuff. Yeah. We are live at the Abillities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. I'm just trying to work my magic, baby. Just trying to work my magic.
We are live.
We are live. We are live. The hot mic. Hot mic.
4 minutes. I'm doing.
Okay, now I know what live means.
Great. Okay.
So,
Cool.
So now I could say we are live.
Now we are officially full-time live.
Full-time live at the Abillities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. Yeah? We're good?
You were talking about hot mic.
Yeah. It's got my brother and Evie. They're all helping out. My producer Evie, she's amazing, great person. Make sure you don't check out her Facebook because she doesn't like social media whatsoever.
Oh, Cindy, my water bottle was there. It's right behind the bracelet.
Yeah, she doesn't like social media. So, hey guys, make sure you go into the chat. I was live yesterday. I don't know who's watching, if anyone is watching. Hopefully we got a live chat. If we get a live chat, that'd be cool. Ask some questions. Ask questions about me. Ask questions about the people. Yeah, it should be fun. It should be a fun time. It's our last day at the Abillities EXPO, and we're heading back to Chicago tomorrow. Yeah, it's crazy.
Cindy's gonna do a little nursing thing, and then we're gonna go done. I'm gonna take you 2 seconds. You can come in and get seconds set up.
I don't like the way my stomach looks. Can you tell me forward more? Evie, I don't like the way my stomach looks at all
What do you mean?
in the frame.
Tilt you forward?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey there, Dan.
Oh shit, I'm a hot mic. I forgot.
No worries at all. How much can we go in back here? A little bit.
Well, I'm gonna tilt forward, don't worry.
I'm going to need a headset to be able to hear him. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna tilt forward, don't worry. Like, I don't like the way I look right now. We're hot mic right now to the live stream, so.
Here, let me move this.
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna watch his feet, okay?
This forward, we
I'm
can
gonna
get you
come down.
turning towards the camera.
So maybe drive back, Cindy?
Drive back.
Yeah.
Better. More.
Turn me this way a little bit.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Watch this.
This here.
Like
You
that?
guys get
Well,
set.
You
and I'll
gotta
get
turn
in.
it back that way.
He's telling me to turn him that way.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
turn back that way because we need room for your guests.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
We good?
Perfect.
Keep the light. I just gotta fix myself real quick, man. If you don't mind. Sorry, I'm really sorry.
Are you okay position-wise, or do I need to go forward or backward?
No, I'm gonna just, is the back all the way up?
Hey, Evie,
Are you hot?
give me a little bit more.
More.
Okay, now tilt the chair back.
Do you want to turn the chair off?
Tilt the chair back.
Tilt it back.
Yeah. Okay, and then I need my mic.
Okay. Turn the chair off. Let me.
Twist address to the left. Address to the left, please. Sorry, no. Hey,
No
we're-
worries.
We're live right now, by the way.
Yeah, that's no worries. I am. I've had a long career of doing live streams and live television, so
Yeah.
it's cool to be part of the first one that you guys are
My
doing.
first one, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm gonna do an intro because I'm gonna go through the lives and take out episodes and like post
Absolutely.
them on YouTube. You
Yeah.
know, like hey guys, we're at almost 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, so you know, go check out our channel, Life to Max Podcast. I'm here with Nolan and Jim. We're gonna get started with this interview very soon. Okay, let me just.
How'd you like that ATC mobility truck?
Dude, I'm getting one of those.
Me too. Me too.
I
I
need
love it.
one.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's like, I'm going back to the drawing, twist my headrest.
So when you get in it and you can see out
To the
and you
right.
feel like you're a human being
Oh,
again.
yeah. Left. Okay, sorry about that.
No
yeah.
worries.
Yeah, 100%.
You can look out the window and see the world and you feel like, wow, I'm a person.
Well, I have that right now with my van, but
Yeah.
like, that thing's just like manly. Like,
Yes.
when I was in the military, like I was infantry in the military. This actually, I was in the Band of Brothers unit. I don't know if you know 2506
I do.
Waker.
Yeah.
I was dog company. There was easy
Okay.
company, but I was in the recon sniper platoon as well. So it was super cool. I was aerosol certified, aerosol school certified. Yeah, it was awesome.
Years ago, I did some interviews with a couple of the guys that were in Easy Company.
No.
Yeah, Wild Bill
Way.
Garnier and one other guy whose name I can't remember. The same day we interviewed one of the Tuskegee Airmen. It was a really cool day.
Are they like, you know, like passed
I
away?
think they're all passed away now.
Yeah.
It was about 15 years ago that we did it. It was at the Military Aviation Museum in Virginia Beach, and they were there for Veterans Day, and they had a World War II reenactment, and they had these guys there. And Bill Garnier was the one who his leg was blown off at Bastogne. And that interview was one of the most interesting interviews I ever did, I can't repeat 99% of the stuff that he said in the interview, but it was just what those guys experienced. And to know that my granddad was there as a surgeon, not with that unit, but he was at Bastogne.
Yeah.
And just amazing.
Was that Bastogne?
Yeah.
It was so cold. It was especially back then in 2015 I had to chaperone a guy who was in the Battle of the Bulge to go to a dinner that was like in their honor and stuff. So it was super surreal, man.
My granddad told a story about at the Battle of the Bulge. They didn't have any food, and somebody had shot a cow. And they sent out an ambulance to go get the cow and bring it back. And it was during the Battle of the Bulge. They were told don't use gasoline because there's no gasoline. And as the ambulance pulled in, one of the medical corps generals was there, and he's like, "I'm going to go greet the wounded." And my granddad's like, "You don't want to see this guy." And he went and greeted the wounded. The cow's tail fell out and hit him. And he's like, "Well, I'm going to be in trouble now." And the general, without breaking stride, said, "I'll take mine medium rare." It was the things those guys back then went through was just
like we're pussies compared to them. Like that's how I feel. I mean, I don't know if you feel the same way. Like, when I was in the military and I was hearing like what the Band of Brother guys went through, the first people to jump into the beaches of Normandy, it was just like, it was surreal to be a part of that unit. I'm gonna get started on this episode, but I'm just talking to you right now.
Yeah, I know. So are we still waiting to go live, or we are live, but you're going to do your intro?
We are live.
Do you want to go ahead and do it? Or?
Yeah, I could. Welcome back to another episode of Lifetime X Podcast. We are live at the Abilities EXPO for the first time in Dallas, Texas, and today I have the pleasure of speaking to No Limb Jim.
Yes, hey,
we were actually speaking earlier, but I just wanted to get my intro in.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I didn't know about your podcast until seeing it here yesterday, and I watched a couple of episodes, and I'm amazed with what you're doing with it.
Thank you so much, man. You actually, which ones did you watch?
I watched Corey Lee, and then part of the one that was right below it, and fell asleep. Sorry, I fall asleep very quickly after a long day at the Abilities Expo.
Oh, dude, it's brutal. Like,
it is,
especially if you're an exhibitor. Like I was hot mic'd I was hot mic'd on Lewis's YouTube channel that has 2.5 million subscribers, and I was hot mic'd for 4.5 hours.
Wow.
Just talking.
Wow, that's got to be tiring.
Yeah.
I worked in live television for a long time as a cameraman, and the amount of effort it takes to be on camera all the time and to watch the talent who have to be on the top of their game and be careful what they say and whatnot. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, like I didn't know I was hot mic'd a few times, so I said a few things, but like I mean nothing like detrimental or anything like that. But please tell me about your story.
My story, so my name is James. My daughter came up with the name No Limb Jim because both my legs have been amputated, and I've had complete or partial amputations of every finger and both thumbs. This is the 4th anniversary of the last day that I had a full day of walking on my own legs. On December 8th of 2021, I went into a hospital.
The anniversary?
Today is the 4th anniversary of the last full day I had walking.
Wow.
Tomorrow morning is the anniversary of going into the hospital for what should have been a relatively simple surgery that went horrifically sideways. Led to several months in the hospital in a coma on an ECMO machine, which is a heart-lung machine, for 62 days. And waking up totally changed.
Dude, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Oh my God. What happened?
It's life-changing. So I've worked all over the world doing things as varied as being a television cameraman, Worked for the Weather Channel for a long time as a freelancer.
Nice.
Been to a lot of hurricanes and seen a lot of devastation.
Oh,
And I, in 2010, was in Haiti after the earthquake and got involved with a group that takes donated aircraft to do disaster relief. And I was helping out in the Bahamas after Hurricane Dorian in 2019, running the airlift down there in Marsh Harbor. I was bitten by a mosquito and caught West Nile virus, and had about a 9 month to a year bout with that. And the consensus that we think happened is that got into my heart in 2021, June of 2021, the last weekend in June. I woke up Monday morning with my oxygen saturation in the high 60%, like 68%, not compatible with staying alive. And we went to the hospital, found out that I had a mitral valve prolapse. It had blown out idiopathically. And what are we going to do? Middle of Delta variant and COVID, so we're going to wait a while. Waited until December 8th to do the surgery.
yeah.
If we hadn't, I'd have probably be dead, because there were no ECMO machines available during COVID.
Can you explain what the ECMO machine?
ECMO stands for extracorporeal membrane oxygenation. It is a heart that pumps your blood and lungs that breathe for you. So for 62 days, my chest did not go up and down. You're on a respirator or ventilator to keep you ventilated. My wife would say that the weirdest thing was that I'd be laying in the hospital bed and my chest would not be moving for 2 months. Most people who are on ECMO more than a couple of days don't make it out of the hospital. As far as I know, I was on it for 62 days. I met a guy here day before yesterday, kind of the same story as me. Had some amputations, had been on ECMO for about 50 days. But it's something that you don't come back from. I was labeled by the doctors as being the sickest person in the state of Florida, probably the sickest person in the country at the time. All of my organs had shut down. My kidneys were shut down. I was on 24-hour-a-day dialysis. They're back. My kidney function is good. I am a miraculous story of resilience and overcoming and living life, I guess.
Yeah.
So when I was in the hospital, my fingers were literally looked like beef jerky. So were my feet. And I knew that I was going to be facing a life of amputations. I've got 3 daughters, I've got a son. I wondered, am I ever going to be able to hold my grandchildren? What's life going to look like? Is life going to be worth living?
Yeah.
And I went to YouTube looking for hope. And I found some hope, but I found a lot of softcore pornography where people who are amputees kind of put that out in the forefront in the shot and just talk about stuff. And I was like, when I make it, by then I was not like if I make it, but when I make it through this, I'm going to start a YouTube channel to show people that there is life after amputation. There is life after a catastrophic, whatever changes your life. I mean, in an instant, I walked into the hospital. 4 years ago tomorrow morning at 5:30 in the morning, I walked into the hospital. 7 o'clock in the morning, I took my last steps. Laid down on the table, took a picture of myself, put it on Facebook, woke up 2.5 months later. And to show people that life is still worth living. Over the last year or so, I've kind of gotten really involved in advocating for ADA and calling out people who aren't doing right. And I need to get more into the inspirational life is worth living stuff. So if you look at some of the later videos, there's a lot of stop parking in handicapped spots when you're not handicapped. But it's all part of life, is being disabled.
I hate that, but continue. I know what you're talking about.
So you need that extra space. I need that extra space, not as much as you do, but I need to be able to open my door all the way so I can climb in and out of my vehicle. And I see people who, are rightfully labeled as disabled, but they're ambulatory. And there's a parking space that's closer to the front door, and yet they park on the other end of the building and park in a handicap spot, step over the curb and then walk. I'm like, hey, why didn't you just take that spot right there? I get called out for, you should be nice to old people. Disabilities aren't visible. And I'm like, yeah, but if you're closer to the door, why don't you take it? So that's been kind of where I've gone with my channel. But
I was just at the American Airlines arena yesterday, and I was in the handicap parking spot, right? And I saw Corvette, then I saw Tesla, then I saw Maserati, BMW, all these really nice cars.
Yeah.
I'm like, are these guys like in wheelchairs, or like are they like what's going on here?
it's unfortunate. There should probably be different levels of ADA placard. Like if you're truly in a wheelchair or you truly use a mobility device, you get to park in the spot that has the 4 foot
Like severe,
or 8 foot.
like severe like handicap or something.
Yeah,
like that.
for me, for you, I wouldn't mind parking on the other end of the parking lot as long as I had room. You're in a power chair. I was in a power chair for 3 or 4 years now, and I just got this one a month ago. But I still don't mind pushing through the parking lot. I just need to have room to get in and out.
What'd you switch?
I gained like 80 pounds, and I wanted to get back in shape.
So we have a lot of similar things in common, man. For me, I was on a nutrition journey this whole year. I lost 45 pounds. I did not want to gain more weight. I wanted everything I wanted my diet to be good, just in case like medical advances happen. Like I'm a healthy specimen person. Prospect for this.
So if they come up with some neuro regeneration, you want to be able to say, I can take advantage of it.
Yeah, let me take either the fatso or the guy who takes care of himself and does all the physical therapy. You know what I mean? So there's that. Also, you said you woke up and you said you have no limbs, right?
Well, at the point I still had the limbs, but they were dead. They were mummified. They looked like beef jerky.
Yeah.
And fuller than they did before they became amputees.
Are you able to get a prosthetic?
I have prosthetics. I also have a knee that needs to be replaced. I took my first steps on those prosthetics Christmas Eve last year. And in a week, I took my first steps, to really try to bear weight. My right knee kind of went sideways. And I was like, wait a second, I was supposed to have a knee replacement in March of 22. I wonder why they didn't do that when I was in the hospital in Tacoma. So I need a knee replacement, and we are working on convincing Medicare that a guy who has no legs needs a new knee. And we'll win that fight eventually.
Yeah, you better, because I hear the horror stories of Medicare and like all the health insurance. It's just it's bonkers. It blows my mind. It's like you guys are here supposed to help, and like it's just constant bureaucracy. It's terrible.
Yeah. So are you getting yours through the VA or yeah?
Yes. So I'm very lucky. The VA takes care of me.
That's good.
And I'm super blessed that I signed the dotted line, and I decided to go into the military for the VA to take care of me. But for everybody else, like I'm just like, oh my God, how I couldn't.
High school, so I don't really know what the greatest obstacle was, because if you give me an obstacle, I'm going to figure out how to get over it. And I don't know what one thing was probably the hardest. The greatest freedom that I got was when a lady named Lori Cecil contacted me through Facebook and said, I'm a certified driving rehabilitation specialist, and I can't help you out financially, but I can teach you how to drive. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You can drive? And she taught me how to drive. And I had learned how to use a Suburban as a weapon over the years, and was already kind of used to some of it, like using the spinner knob and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was second nature to use hand controls.
Yeah.
And that opened my life back up to, because one of the things happened in the hospital, I got over 100 blood transfusions in one day, and I've lost my hearing. So, I've lost my hearing. So, I asked your Katie to really crank up so I could hear you talk. But just being able to be at eye level with people and to you go through a drive-through and they don't know until you go to pick up your bag and you have to use two hands, you have no fingers, and then they're like, oh, you feel more normalized, I guess. And there's a part of your soul that I think wants to go back to where you were.
Right. But
I would say this. So I spent a lot of years in disaster relief. I spent years in war zones. I helped with anti-human trafficking. I helped with anti-human trafficking.
Can we get?
Not really. We can get into. Not really. We can get into the stuff as I was in war zones. And
so you were a journalist.
Yeah, I was in war zones. And
so you were a journalist.
Yeah. So I was a freelance television cameraman. I did work for some of the other agencies and whatnot. Almost every network, and I did. But all of these things brought me to the point that I was bitten by a mosquito and ended up with no legs and no fingers. And if you had told me 35 years ago that this would lead to me being like this, I'd still do it.
Yeah.
Because it was worth it.
Oh yeah, I feel the same way, which sounds crazy, but I was in the military for a year and a half, and then I got injured, and then that other year and a half I was getting processed out to retire medically. So like I always tell people all the trials and tribulations, I wouldn't change it. You said people have to look up to you. I have a 5 foot feet girlfriend, so she has to, like, she's high level with me. So, like, you improvise, adapt, overcome. That's what
improvise. That's the Marines that do that, but I haven't never eaten a crayon. But yeah, that's kind of my motto is if they tell you can't, you figure out how to do it. If it's not immoral, unethical, or illegal, don't tell me I can't do it, because I'm going to figure out a way to do it. And our family has a business that we integrate communication systems into easily deployed packages, and these fingers build electronic stuff and cut wires and strip them and put together the screws and whatnot. I just either figured out how to do it with what I had, or I 3D printed, designed something and 3D printed a tool so that I could do it. If you tell me I can't,
That's remarkable, man. That's wild. I mean, you have people who are complaining about stupid things throughout, like, the world and throughout the country right now, and they don't realize, like, it could be worse. That's why I put it on my shirt.
I'm gonna get one of those shirts from you. I need a 3X, but I'm gonna get one because I saw that yesterday. I was like, it could be worse. It really. It
but
could
did
be
you
worse.
die?
But did you die?
Do you mind if I take that for one?
Dude, take it. I gave it to you. But did you die? I think you died a couple times, didn't you?
I died once. I died once, and then I went into septic shock as well in 2022. So 2016, I was 2016. I was in my car accident. That was the big one. That was a paradox. Life was flipped upside down. My girlfriend left me. Like I felt like I was going to be a nobody, and I was doing good. And then I went in 22, And I was like, oh my God, am I gonna have to relive this? And I was just freaking out. It's like, why was I complaining about just chilling at home and like not being out with friends at bars? Like, it could be worse, you know what I mean? Like, and I always watched this video of me when I was in the ICU, like just like NG tube in my nose, and just completely obliterated, and just like saying like, I just want to say that I'm grateful for all the people that have reached out and like said, are you okay? Because like a bunch of people reached out.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we've both like seen it, and we both like died, and I kind of want to ask you a question about that. Like, I saw a white light as well.
So I experienced a white light that was super, super bright. Imagine, 500 or more of those ring lights. But there was no source of it. It was 360 degrees in a sphere around me. And I thought that, maybe I'd see our daughter who had died. And I didn't. But I felt peace that if I was like, if this is all there is to eternity, I'm cool with that.
It was so peaceful.
Yeah.
It was so peaceful.
Yeah.
And then you feel this gravitational pull that's bringing you back into this freaking godforsaken
I don't remember that gravitational pull. I do remember one time being in complete darkness. Could not hear anything, couldn't see anything, could not feel anything. And the biggest thing that I knew is that God was not there. And I was through my class, God, why have you forsaken me? And then I was back in the light.
Yeah.
So it was only maybe a couple seconds, maybe 10, maybe 5, maybe 2. I don't know. It seemed like eternity. God, why have you forsaken me? Through my clenched teeth. And I struggled for a year or so. It was at hell, and it didn't line up with like what the Bible says about hell.
Mm.
And then we were at church about 2 years ago now. Pastor's teaching on the parable of the wedding feast, and at the end there's the people who show up with the wrong wedding garments, and the master says, throw them out into the outer darkness where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth. God, why have you forsaken me? And I was like, wow, it must have been that I witnessed it and saw it. I've told people in church, and they have said, well, obviously you must be really sinful, and God wouldn't have let you see that if you were Christian. And then I've told it to people just in conversation, and 3 times people have just broken down crying.
Yeah.
And all 3 of them said, I tried to commit suicide. One of them was the night before. I tried to commit suicide, and that's exactly what I saw. And I'm like, okay, man, if I experience that to help bring 1 back from the verge of that, now maybe 3, who knows, through sharing it on your podcast or sharing it on No Limb Jim, if it helps others. But I know that it's real. I know that God works miracles, because one of the things that came out in discovery was in the medical record. My pH had gotten down to 7. You do not survive a pH of 7. That is so acidic, acidotic they call it, that you don't come back from that.
Yeah.
And the vascular surgeon who amputated my legs was the one who saw me when I got to Orlando. And he's like, he wrote down, he's not going to survive. And
but here you are.
Yeah, here I am. That was early in the morning on December 9th. So the surgery lasted like 15, 16, 17 hours, and then they were going to put me in a helicopter, and the helicopter couldn't fly because of fog that settled in. So the trip from Daytona Beach to Orlando, I think, is maybe like 40 minutes. And the helicopter crew came on their special ambulance, and, had the ECMO machine hooked up. They got me there. the surgeon told my wife, you can stand here and see him, but do not stop them. And then my wife said that she was there, and either the nurse from the ambulance, somebody said, wait a second, kiss him goodbye, because you may not see him. And they went home. She got a call from the hospital. I think she said around 1 or 2 in the morning. You need to get here. You need to get here. We live 77.7 miles away from the hospital. And Michelle, if I'm getting the facts wrong, I'm giving them as I remember. I think my wife Michelle is watching.
Oh, she is.
You know, she's like, there's no way I'll be able to get there. So they got some sleep. A friend of ours, Reed, helped get my wife and children down there. They saw me the next morning. She said the room had blood everywhere on the ceiling. She said it was like a horror film, like murder room.
Jeez.
And my chest was still open for at least a couple of weeks. They had a refrigerator of blood outside my room. And I went through that refrigerator in one day, in like 8 hours. So over 100 people gave blood and helped save my life. Over 100 people.
Dude, you are so inspirational. So, it's like, this is such a great story. Like, it's just so inspirational.
Well, man, I heard your story yesterday, and I was like, I'm in awe of this guy. You know, we each have our own story. We've each overcome whatever it is that we overcame. I've got to give credit to my wife and kids and to God. But if my wife had not fought for me in the hospital, I'd be dead. They were ready to give up. And she told them, don't give up. The day after Christmas, they told her, you need to come and say your goodbyes. I had been in a coma at that point since December 8th until December 26th, so that's 18 days. Non-responsive, flatline brain, that kind of stuff. And they got permission for the nurses to come out of the room and turn all the monitors so that they could see me. My room was the one right next to the nurse station, and they had like 2 or 3 nurses in my room 24 hours a day. But my kids got to go in. I don't know what my daughter said. My son said that he was like, hey, Dad, you've had malaria, you've had this, you've been shot. You didn't die, so it's not time to die now, so wake up. And my wife went in and she touched my foot, which was dead, and said, hi, dear. And she said, my eyes opened. I don't remember it. And apparently I started freaking out, and then they put me back into another coma for a month or so, like a month and a half. But they close to pulling the plug. Hi, dear. I woke up.
Dude, I'm super happy they did it. And thank you so much for coming on to the podcast.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, honestly, if you're ever in the Chicagoland area, I would love to do a 3-hour podcast with you, because there's so much.
You're up in Chicago.
Yes.
Okay. I may be up there next year.
All right, man. I appreciate you so much for being on the show. Is there anything you'd like to say to the people out there?
I just want to say, guys, that disabilities does not define who you are or what you are. It doesn't define your life. You may be walking today and tomorrow morning wake up and your life be totally changed. You may be watching this right now and go out and get a burger at McDonald's and not come home, and your life will be completely changed. But as much as it sucks, embrace the suck and embrace what.
It's gotta do it. Yes. Okay. Oh, well, it was so nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, and God bless you.
God bless. Guys, if you enjoy this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always,
Thank y'all for having me. We are live on YouTube.
Yeah, I just said, I just tried making it. I made an episode real quick.
You what?
I was like, yeah, guys. And she was taking her headphones out.
That's good.
Guys, you enjoyed this content. He's like, I'm an assistant. That's the producer. She does everything in the background.
No, your brother and I were a freaking tag team today trying to figure out this whole streaming business. So
Was it difficult?
it was difficult because we were thinking about it in the completely wrong way. And then once Mark Fucurell was like, well, why don't you just take it out of the camera? And I'm like, well, I can't get it into the... And then I put it into the camera, and then we just took it out of the camera. The audio needed to go through the camera in order to get onto the live stream. And apparently we can live stream directly from our camera in the future, so we didn't even need that box.
Are we on the Abilities?
They've shared us, yeah. I gotta hit stop on the recording real quick. How you feeling today?
Feel good. The guy had a crazy story.
Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I heard a little bit about it before he went on. It's like the way that life could just change in a split second.
He wanted a shirt. It could be worse, but we didn't make 3X. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a 3X.
so when we get a channel, when we get our website up, we'll do that. Because we're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So we're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Make sure
We
you.
have Thunder up next. She was a speaker here at the Expo today, and she is all about overcoming adversity. So she's going to share her story with you today. Okay?
That's my sister, Tiffany.
That's Tiff. Hey, Tiff. You know what I want for Christmas? Oh, you know what I want for Christmas? I want an Allen wrench set that fits this exact one that we can tape under there because I keep losing it.
Yeah.
I believe Thunder's pretty tall, so I'm gonna raise this up.
That's a lot of air.
I don't really know how tall she is. She's got heels on, so we're gonna.
Is she gonna be able to like put the headphones on?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Choose a speaker. Choose a speaker.
Yeah, there's a speaker here. Yeah. Come on in. It's Thunder.
Hello, Max. How are you?
That's Thunder. I'm gonna say my intro because we make individual podcasts throughout the live stream. So let me just say my intro real quick, and we'll have a talk. Yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Awesome. I love what you're doing. Life to the max. This is really, really cool. And is it called the Parafather? Quad Father.
Yeah, I can't move anything, so it's like I figured, why not?
I love that.
Godfather.
That Godfather nod. Yes.
Apparently, everybody who's quadriplegic calls themselves Godfather, but I'm gonna get ready with this episode. And welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross. We are live at the Abillities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. And today I have the pleasure to speaking to Thunder. Thunder, how are you?
I'm excellent. I'm so excited to speak with you. I saw you yesterday, and seeing what you're doing for everyone to make a conversation, to talk about how a person's life can be changed, but then also so gratifying. It's really cool.
I love showing people like the other side of the spectrum. You know, it could be worse. That's why I put it on my shirt. I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Freaking wild.
Thank you. Sometimes you have to actually step out of the box no matter what. And I got a chance to meet your sister first, and she spoke so highly of everything that's going on. And I just I got to talk to him. I got to see what he's all about.
Yeah.
And the tattoos didn't hurt.
So tell me your story.
Okay, so my story is I just typical woman thinking that she had her life all together, and I started having children, and you prepare for everything. I think everything you prepare for, your wedding, everything, but you don't prepare for having a child with a disability. And so that was a life-changing moment for me. And I had to go through that process not only for her, but for myself. A lot of times people don't understand that it takes a family, it takes a village, and it changed our whole entire life because we know that she will need some type of assistance from now on, but we wanted to be able better, and we had to go in front of her to do that.
What's your daughter's name?
Her name is Pistol Elizabeth Fierce.
Pistol.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome. What is she
has severe
diagnosed?
she has severe autism, IQ below 30, and apraxia. And apraxia is like having a stroke. And so when your brain says move an arm, move a leg, move a hand, sometimes it doesn't move because it doesn't understand the language between the two, the nerve language.
And how old is she?
Yes, exactly.
How old is she?
Oh, she's 12.
She's 12? Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is she, I imagine she's having a great life, but she can.
She's having an amazing life. She has found her thing. Her favorite color is red. She loves high heel shoes, expensive perfume, and her favorite food is avocados, which sometimes gets her in trouble.
So I have a secret for you.
What?
So, you get an avocado and you're like, oh my God, this avocado's harder. Oh my God, this avocado's not. That's so good. My girlfriend put me on to this. There's frozen avocado pieces in the frozen aisle at the grocery store.
Oh, wow. She would love that.
Yep.
Yeah, she would love that. Because who would have ever think? She likes raw eggplant too, but she loves textures.
Yeah.
And so avocado is the thing that makes her elope. And so when she elopes, that means that she leaves all of us at home and she goes out by herself. And she walks to the grocery store and she gets her an avocado. So we have to really, really keep our eyes on her, or at least have a ton of avocados at home.
I hear an accent in your voice. Are you from Texas?
I am literally from the Yellow Rose of Texas. Absolutely.
Born and raised?
Born and raised. And now I travel across the country teaching about special needs children, parents, and then also I speak on alternative medicine.
What's going on there? Is that okay?
It's really, really good. I really enjoy it. It gives you a sense of relief, but it also does something to the people in the audience, just like you. It makes an impression for them to keep going. It gives them hope.
Who's the biggest impact besides your daughter?
I think the biggest person that I have impacted is there was a woman that had twins, and she was seriously thinking about leaving them, giving them up. And after she came to the Los Angeles show, she contacted me and said, no, she's going to keep going. And she still has. She's taken the ball and she's running down the field with it, which I'm really, really excited for her.
How are her twins doing?
Her twins are amazing. They're still very rambunctious. They're still, being what twins are, double trouble, but it's worth it.
So I'm actually a godfather to twins.
Oh, really?
Shout out Huxley and Harper and Abillities.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, yeah. So I know what you're talking about. They're great at double trouble.
Yes, they can come up with some interesting things.
What's the most inspirational quote you've heard before?
The most inspirational quote that I've heard is basically do it even if you're scared, because fear is the thing that holds us so far back. And I just think that's the most inspirational quote. Another one that I really like right now, and I've been holding on to it, is that you can't fake knowledge. And I like that one because of the fact that there's so many things out there that people are trying to assimilate into their life, but knowledge is something can't fake.
Do you know what I tell doctors? You practice medicine. You don't know medicine. The only person that knows the medicine that will cure is up there.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the only person. And they're just like, yeah, you're right. I practice medicine. I didn't go to school to. You learn medicine, practice medicine. You don't know medicine, So I wish the best of luck for your daughter, Pistol.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, go into the aisle, get the avocados, and what's your next plan? What's next on your horizon?
So I just released Pressure News Media because life is pressure, but you can turn it around and make it into motion. And what that means is you can claw your way back from anything. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to sit down and talk and spend some time with you, because for people that have those inspirational stories that are able to claw their way back, it is a blueprint for everybody that comes behind you and everybody that has come behind me. And so I think it's important to not lose hope and to just understand pressure is part of life.
You're amazing, Thunder. It's something like off the beaten path. When in World War II, I was in the military. I don't know if you read my story, but I was in the military, and I was in the Band of Brothers unit, and like they would jump out of airplanes. This was like in the 1940s, so like they didn't like Catholic radios and stuff. So like what they would say is thunder, and then you would answer with flash, and then. And that means that's a friendly person.
I love that.
So whenever I heard thunder, I was like, oh, flash.
I love that. Thank you for your service, by the way, because that is a huge aspect of something that's part of my life. My son was in the Navy, and he was a corpsman and served. And then I have...
Those are some badass guys.
Yeah.
Corpsmen.
So it was amazing to just kind of see young people go into the service and how it changes their life, too.
Yep, it does. So where can people find you, Thunder?
Do I what now?
Where can people find you?
Oh, where can people find me? You can find me on social media at I Am Thunder Walker. And
you have to go to the booths.
Oh, I
so,
see. To promote you on the website. Okay, we
so
can do that.
To make that trek, I would really need you guys' support on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
That'd be amazing. That's
And have you done any of our digital stuff?
Anyone?
Because we have digital plans where you can be on the website with ads and things. That's why I'm wondering if that's what you've seen. But we can talk about that later. I can send you some information because we have a whole digital marketing campaigns that's in addition to the shows.
Oh, I don't want to everything's free. Like I don't want to pay for anything.
Okay.
For
the digital stuff. Okay.
Digital. Like I don't need
this
digital.
This is around your birthday. That's the issue with this one. And then Chicago, of course, is Tiffany's birthday, and then I'll be with Corey Lee's mom and everybody on that. So I want you to see dates and see at least book the Chicago and shoot for another one.
Okay.
Maybe you want to do
Orlando.
Orlando.
Never been to Orlando. It's cool. Phoenix. Phoenix would be cool.
Yeah, Phoenix was good this
year. Chicago.
Yeah, those are good. Phoenix. We could try to shoot for Los Angeles because I have to do a interview with Danny Mullen. Shout out Danny Mullen because we're live. Yeah, because I gotta do an interview with this YouTuber in LA. So he lives in West Hollywood.
Do you want Phoenix, Orlando, and Chicago?
Yeah, LA is a possibility as well.
Yeah, well, if you want LA, you really should book it now. We're like 90% sold out on LA.
Oh yeah.
So if you're thinking LA, let's get you booked today. I'm saying LA is 90% sold out. So if he's thinking LA, we should get you booked.
I can't hear her, but you
decide. I'll bring you back there and tell you.
Yeah. Just if you guys could put me on your guys' website, say Lifetime X Podcast is coming because it takes a lot to get down here. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Okay. I don't see why that would be a problem, honestly. So I'll get Kev to work on that.
Yeah.
And what about Houston? I mean, Dallas next year.
I thought Houston was next year.
I mean, do you want? We're both
I'm thinking Phoenix, Houston, and Chicago. We'll see.
Oh, Phoenix, Houston, and Chicago.
Orlando. There's. And
then LA.
Yeah, maybe LA. Maybe.
You don't want to commit to it today?
I can't commit to it. And if it gets booked, I understand.
Okay.
Completely.
Well, hopefully we'll have space, yeah.
Yeah, I would love to collaborate with Abillities, EXPO, Lifetime X, and represent you guys.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Do you want your mom to sign anything today? Any of the shows today, or no? LA.
Does it cost money?
Well, they'll send you an invoice for 25% deposits. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll figure it out. I'll talk to my mom.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
All
you
right,
so
and I'll
much.
talk to Kev about getting you on the website.
Yeah, I appreciate
okay.
that. Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
You too. Guys, we're live, by the way. If you can you fix your headphones?
Fix your headphones.
Guys, we're live, by the way. We're at 91,000 subscribers. Trying to get to 100 by the end of the year. Make sure you go to the live comment. I'm super excited. Super excited to talk to you.
No, I'll get over here. I'll get over here. We can get you noodled in there. Can you noodle? So, yeah. Oh, watch your knees, though. Yeah.
Evie just make sure he knows who he's talking to. Esme.
Yeah, this is Esme.
That's me.
She's got a crazy story.
I'm excited to hear it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a cup. Awesome.
We need my coffee. Hey, livestock, look at my butt.
Can you make sure I can see your face? Evie, make sure I can see your face. Okay, good.
Yeah, now I can see you too.
Nice.
Here, I went to college for this, everyone.
Can you hear yourself?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear.
You're Esme? That's the stream Esme?
Yep, as me.
Okay, I'm gonna say my intro and then we can get into your story. Sounds good?
Okay.
Oh, by the way, we're live. By the
Okay,
way, so
yep.
if you want to say hi to anybody, like, let me know. We have 91,000 subscribers.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So, all right, we're ready to get. And welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross, and today we are live at the Abilities Expo in Dallas, Texas, and I have the pleasure to speak to Esme.
Yep, you got it.
I heard you've been waiting a little bit to get on the show.
Oh, yeah, it's all good, though. I've been talking to everybody here today.
Yeah. What brings you out to the Abilities Expo?
So last year was my first expo, and there was so much knowledge. Like, I didn't want to miss out on that this year. There's so much out there that people don't want to know about. And on my socials, I share a lot about that stuff because you don't know about what you don't know. And if you don't know how to access it, you just don't know where to search. So I try to share as much as I can about that stuff so people know about it.
Can you tell me a little bit about your story?
So prior to my accident that gave me challenges with mobility, I was in the chronic illness community. I deal with EDS, which is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's a connective tissue disorder. My joints pop out of socket a lot. It deals with a lot of muscle pain, joint pain, things like that. And then I also have POTS. So when I change positions, it can cause me to faint. So after I had my accident, though, it exacerbated all of the symptoms that I had with those. I got backed over by my own SUV about 3 years ago. My 3-year anniversary will be January 13th.
Wow.
Yeah. When I was in the hospital, we didn't know what the trauma did to my other conditions until I was after all the hustle and bustle and they figured out what's happening to me. I broke my femur and my pelvis. I was laying in the hospital. Blood is pulling in your bottom extremities and it's not getting up, which is the muffled ears, the tunnel vision and stuff. And then sometimes you go lights out. And so they had to be careful about positioning me so that I was not passing out every time we did a slight movement.
what happens when you do pass out? Because I do the tilt table for physical therapy like every week. And
That's actually how they diagnose POTS, is with the tilt table.
yeah, it's and I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna like squeeze, try to feel like I'm gonna act like I'm squeezing my fists and stuff just to stay up and all these things. And then I like, my therapist is Lithuanian. Shout out to Mas. He would be like, Max, you need to tell me when your blood pressure is low, when you're passing out.
Yeah.
It's not like working out. That's what he told me.
So I have to do that tilt table test every year. And every year I have to like literally schedule the day to rest after I do it, because it has such an impact on my body.
Yeah.
From being upright like that for so long and then laying back down. It's wild.
So, what are you able to walk? Or are you
I'm an ambulatory wheelchair user, so I am able to walk, but I have to do it in spurts. So I do physical therapy because my functional body capacity, when I first started, was at 51%. So I could only really do 50% of what somebody who is able-bodied could do with normal tasks. Since doing physical therapy, I've gone up to like 61%, so I've made a decent increase, but it's still challenging to do like daily tasks.
how old are you, Esme?
I will be 40 in March.
40? You don't look 40.
It's because of the EDS.
What
EDS, it's since it's a like our collagen's different, it makes us look younger.
Really? So I guess that's a perk.
Yeah, it is one of the perks out of it.
What is the proudest moment in your life?
Honestly, I think just getting back up. Getting back up was one of the hardest things for me to do, but also like I was really proud of myself. I think my whole family was proud of me for just getting back up on my feet, because we just weren't sure if I was going to be able to do it. They nicked nerves during my surgery, which left me with drop foot, so that added a couple more challenges, and then it developed into complex regional pain syndrome. I don't know if you've had any experience with that or know anybody who has it. So they say on the pain scale, it's the most intense pain that a human can experience, and there's not a great like.
You seem awfully happy for somebody who can be in the most intense pain.
It's a mindset. I think to pull yourself out of that depth, you have to be able to look at the positive. And it's not positive all the time, but you've got to be able to pull yourself to that so that you can still experience life.
So I totally agree with you. So in 2017, I used to smoke a lot of weed. I was partying a lot. I forgot I was alive, but yeah, I was partying a lot. And in 2018, I have some form of like glossopharyngeal neuralgia. It's the worst pain ever, and it won't go away, and I can't figure out anything to do for it. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so similar. You know what that experience is like.
Yeah.
There just aren't like a lot of options out there, and a lot of the options that they say does manage this type of pain are not super accessible for a lot of people. They have you do mirror therapy where your brain can. I've learned so much about my body since this accident. Like,
what's your newsletter?
My socials. It's under Hey Spoonies.
Hey Spoonies.
Yeah.
Hey Spoonies. How do you spell that?
HEY, like hey, and then Spoonies. Spoonies is a term used in the chronic illness community a lot. I heard that you have fibromyalgia,
yes.
So you were a spoonie. But yeah, SPOONIES.
Big or little? It's a joke. It's a joke. Like big little spoon, big spoon. I was just joking. Big or little. So what? So how do you persevere every single day?
A lot of it has to do with my community around me, my family, my support, and I actually, for me to pull myself up, I had to go and speak with somebody and do therapy. I still do it. I go every Monday, but it's such a positive thing in my life. It really helps me find the words to understand what I'm going through.
Yeah.
And the lady I talked to, she's just so great. Like, she may not understand the whole aspect of my life, but she's so encouraging. And I think that encouragement gives me it fills my cup so much that it allows me to keep going.
Therapy is such a huge thing.
It really is. And at first I wasn't totally for it.
Me neither.
I didn't want to. But I didn't realize how much I actually needed it and how much it was going to help.
I started doing therapy 2 years ago with Dr. Mike. Shout out Dr. Mike. Hopefully you're watching. I did therapy with this guy, and he has taught me about boundaries. He's taught me about everything possible. You're still a person. You have boundaries. If you want this done,
I struggled with boundaries, and learning my boundaries helped so much.
You could still say no.
Yep.
That's what he was telling me, and I was really? Because I feel like I can't.
Well, you lose. When all of this first happened to me, which I'm sure you went through the same experience, I literally had to I was so independent before. I wasn't somebody who was going to ask for help, and then I needed help for everything.
I was in the military training to be a ranger. I was doing everything, running, shooting, everything possible, playing video games with my friends, playing, I used to play hockey, used to play ice hockey, and then there's just a car accident changed my life.
Same car accident changed my life. You almost grieve what you were able to do, and you go through a grieving process. But once you get through it on the other side, you learn that there's so much more. You're not done living life.
No, you're not. And that's why one of my shirts, I'm actually going to give you one. It's called It Could Be Worse. That's why I put on it, because
I love that.
It can always be worse.
Yeah, it definitely can.
And on the back it says share your story, because you gotta share your story. I love your positivity. Hey Spoonies, we're going to put that in the description below. One more question. Do you feel like you're living life to the max?
I definitely am. You know what? So I got to rock climb not too long ago.
Okay.
It wasn't something I think I could do, especially with the pots. But I went to an adaptive rock climbing place, and they helped me get to the top.
What was it like?
I was super excited. My husband was super proud of me.
Nice.
All my friends were cheering at the bottom. It was so neat.
Shout out to that. Shout out to your family. Shout out to the support system. Shout out to everybody out there that supports people with disabilities. But remember, we have boundaries too. That's the way it goes. Everyone has boundaries. We're humans, just like you. You're an inspiration. I love everything that you are accomplishing, and I hope you accomplish so much more in the future. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the people out there?
No, just keep living life and right back at you.
Yeah. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed this content, please comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath for it. You did a good job.
Thank you.
One second. My assistant, Evie, can you grab a t-shirt? Yeah, we're done. Okay.
You can take some of me.
You did good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
It'll be out in a month.
Okay.
Just make sure you subscribe. And if you want to hear my story, it's episode 64.
Okay, 64. I'm going to write that down.
So M64, Nintendo 64.
I've got autism and ADHD, so if I don't write stuff down, she has my phone. I it totally butterflies away.
Who's got your phone?
Your sister.
I want you to hear my story. she needs to write. It could be both. Both.
A medium.
It's better. I swear to God. Yeah, so, oh yeah, shit, I'm live. We're live,
Yeah.
by the way. I always forget I'm hot mic. This is my first time, second time being live, but it's my first time doing it alone.
I do lives on TikTok a lot, and
Evie, both, Evie. Both. Respect the chair, too. Yeah. Do you want pink?
Sure. I go live on TikTok all the time, and my husband and me will go quiet for a second. We'll be like, oh yeah, wait, we're on live.
Nice. Yeah. It could be worse, right? So someone told me, but did you die? I love that. I want to use that on my shirt so bad, but I don't want to steal it. You can give it, yeah.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you.
Your story was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience.
Oh, yeah. No, this was the day I came back to follow up with people. And I was like, man, I really want to get with them. Thank you, Max.
Yeah.
Oh, turned off on me. There we go. All right. Let me just make sure I'm not on anything.
Thank you so much.
They make sure she gets my episode. She wants to get my episode number. It's my sister.
It's the very first episode that you see when you open YouTube Life to the Max podcast.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Max Gross, the Quad Father, in the flesh.
In blood.
In the flesh and blood, yeah, absolutely. How you feeling?
It's all right.
I think Cindy's gonna come and want to reposition you. Great. So day 3, how you feeling?
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Do we have comments or anything?
No, not yet. No.
Viewers?
Yeah, we got some viewers. Hey guys. Hey.
What are we looking at?
Every single person that's viewing is incredibly important. That's what we're looking at.
We're looking at 1 and 2.
No. It's quality over quantity, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So.
Of course.
What episode's your episode?
64.
64. Yeah, it's the first thing you see when you look at the podcast. We had a frame rate issue that was solved by...
I don't know who that is. You got one chatter.
Louis Rossman. Yeah, someone said that you are a miracle. Yeah.
Louis Rossman?
Yeah, Louis came and he fixed the frame rate issue that we were dealing with.
You got one chat.
It says, thank God you are a miracle.
But that's Louis Rossman?
No, Louis Rossman was here.
Yeah.
To help. And this is a different thing. Okay, I know that you flipped in your car. Try to follow with me, okay? That is a chat from someone we don't know that said, thank God you are a miracle. Talking about your story or Jim's story, who knows? Louis Rossman came by to help Rex and I with our frame rate issue on the stream.
Today?
Yeah, so we all sorted out. He was just here.
He's here? Oh,
yeah, he was just here.
The guy from yesterday?
The guy from yesterday who put us on stream first.
I thought he... Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, so now we're here and we're waiting for who's next.
He taught you? So
What?
He taught you a little bit?
No, he just did it. I was busy doing recording stuff. Oh, I gotta put a limiter on the frickin' on the thing. Rex is gonna be the one that's doing the OBX stuff. But so Rex knows.
What's OBX?
It's the streaming software that we're using to stream to YouTube.
How much is it?
What do you mean? How much is it? I'm not gonna learn streaming. It's Rex, okay? I'm not doing that. Nope, not doing it.
You're not gonna do it?
No, I'm not.
The VFWs?
Rex can do it. It's a family affair. Who's next? Unless you want to give me another hat to put on. Literally and figuratively.
Okay, we're hot mic also.
Who's next? Who is next? How about Jim's stories, huh? That was insane.
It's crazy. Yeah.
What was Esme's story?
Esme's story was great. It wasn't great. I mean, she had like a lot of problems, and then she just persevered. She writes in social for people. It's called Easy. What spoons? Easy spoon.
Easy spoons.
Easy spoonies. Yeah. I guess that. Can we do this?
Hey, Mark. We should find Dave Stevens. We need to get Santa Claus on here.
Yeah.
We should get Dave Stevens on here, yeah?
Yeah, we need him.
Hey, Tiffany. Who's coming up? Slower day on Sunday, I think. So what you thinking about Orlando?
Well, we're gonna figure that out.
Okay.
We will figure
Hey,
it out.
Tiff. Do we have anybody else coming up? Casey. Casey knows he's live? You know, did he sign up for him? Casey, what you wanna do?
Oh, by the way, appreciate the comment, man. Whoever commented, I guess.
Yeah.
Commented. Yeah, appreciate it, man.
He did? The chatter? Who? Rex, what are you talking about? Sometimes I never know what Rex is talking about. I try to follow, but I don't think I'm up there yet, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's next? Casey. Peer pressure, Casey. Get on the live.
So like turn like circle. Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Okay, is this good? Is this good? Like right here? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Doing good, man. Another day.
Is there
in
headphones as well?
paradise.
Okay, sweet. Dang, those are some really nice shoes.
Another day in paradise. Thank
Exactly.
you so much.
I love to hear that. Another day in paradise. Dude, I gotta say, I love the Nikes right there.
Blazers, yeah. It's $70.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just perfect. Mid 77 Blazers. I love them.
They never get old.
They never get old. Never get mid 77. That's like 40, 50 years. Was that 40 years ago? That's like 40 years ago. I'm terrible at math. All right, I'm gonna wait till she's ready. And I'm gonna say my intro. We'll talk about your story, man.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah, I sell credit cards there Monday through Friday.
One second. I'm trying to get an episode so we can have an episode on YouTube.
Yeah.
So right now we're live, but like
really?
I like go through the episodes so I get like the episodes. Okay, all right. One second. And welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross, and today we are live at the Abilities EXPO in Dallas, Texas, and I have the pleasure of speaking to
Casey. My nickname is C Money.
C Money?
Yeah.
Why is it C Money?
That's just always been my nickname since I was a kid. The letter
Where
C
you from,
and then
man?
money. San Diego.
You're from San Diego?
Uh-huh.
Dude, okay, so listen, like, I have been wondering, like, should I move to San Diego? I'm in Chicago.
Dude, I would, man. If you've never been there, just the vibes are totally different being by the ocean.
What's the like traffic-wise, bad?
Oh, man, 805, 405, the highway. It's probably 10 times worse than the Dallas traffic, to sum it up. Yeah.
Well, I mean, a beach view or traffic, well, you gotta pick and choose, right?
Exactly.
All right, Casey, tell me your story, man.
Okay, so my story, it's only going to take like 2 hours. No. No,
2
I'll try
hours?
to, no, I mean, it might be in 30 seconds. I was saying
I'm
that as a
joking,
joke, yeah.
I'm joking.
But no, so I used to race street bikes, and I had a Kawasaki 636 Ninja. And then,
Sick.
yeah, one of my friends died one night. We were racing on the highway.
That's not
a truck switched lanes on him, so he had to be put down in a coma. And then a week later, I put my bike on Craigslist, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell it. I'm not gonna ride anymore. And then right when I'm on the way to this Chili's restaurant to meet a guy where he's gonna give me cash, like literally I was like seconds away from selling it. And then right before I turned in, boom, a car cut me off. and I flipped over the car and basically severed my spine. So I'm paralyzed from my chest down, but I was in a coma for like 2 months. And yeah, man, this was back in 2008.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm gonna hang it up because my buddy passed. Like my buddy was in a coma, and I'm guessing passed away.
Yeah.
So passed away. Like so I'm gonna hang it up, not gonna ride anymore, and then boom, that happens. That's crazy. What was the shock factor like, man?
You know, I think it was even the first 2 weeks. Every time like a doctor or something would come in there, or I remember the first time, I don't know if you could relate to the same, but the first time the doctor walks in there and he's holding that piece of paper and he's like, hey, it looks like you got a 3% chance of walking again and you're paralyzed. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, nah. I was trying to wake up. I felt like I was still in a dream,
Yeah, that's not true. By the way, 3%. There's so much medical advances going on, and I've spoken to these people. So, like, no, that's not true. How old are you, man?
So I'll be 39 in September.
Dude, you look like you're 25.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
It's the San Diego vibes.
I guess so, man.
Are you from San Diego, or do you live in San Diego right now?
No, I was born and stuff like that, but I live out here now in McKinney, Texas area.
Tell me what you do, man.
Well, dude, so apparently, I don't know if you can relate too, but like with Social Security, I can't make more than $400 a week, they said. Yeah. Otherwise, they said I don't qualify for disability, and I was like, okay, that's lame. So now, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, I sell credit cards at Bass Pro Shops. So every time someone comes in, I'm just getting them signed up for a credit card. That's usually what I do.
Dude, can you hook me up with one of those hats?
Dude, I totally can, man.
Yeah,
swing by.
Yeah. Well,
I'm at the Allen one.
I don't know if I can swing by, but maybe I'll send you my P.O. box. Send me a Bass Pro hat.
Dude, we got tons of hats, man.
Yeah, those are sick. So what made you go that route?
Well, I think it was from after blowing all my money at the strip club, I had a trust account and I kind of blew it all. But after that, I was like, okay, I got to get a job. And so I kind of just, I was like, that's a place where...
Yeah, trust account. What happened?
What? Oh, you mean like after I blew all my money?
It's strip club, yeah, because we have similar stories.
Yeah, dude, I'm serious. I was one of those guys where I was just like, I lived at the strip club after my wreck. I was like, well, my girlfriend I had broke up with me because I was in a wheelchair after my wreck. And ever since then, I was just like, you know what? I was like, forget girlfriends and all that crap. I don't think I'm ever going to trust a girl again. So I just started going to strip clubs just to have fun, hang out with people. What about you, man?
So when I was paralyzed, so I was in the Army. I don't know if you remember, so I was infantry in the Army. I was training to be a Ranger. I always say that. And like I don't know if I get flack for that, but yeah, I was just like training hard. And then I was driving up 3 days after my birthday on leave to go see my family, and I drove halfway, switched seats. I was with a friend. He drove for like 45 minutes, crashed the car. I woke up 3 days later, paralyzed from the neck down, breathing through a machine, couldn't move, couldn't walk, couldn't talk, couldn't do anything. And I was in a coma for 2 days. Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So, fast forward, go to a Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago, and I stayed at Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago for like 6-7 months. The VA's like, I'm not going to pay for that anymore. So then they're like, okay, I'm going to go to the VA. So I go to the VA in Chicago. Then I get home, and I'm like, party time, right?
Right.
So I'm like going to strip clubs, blowing like $8,000 like a night. One time $8,000 and I went to a strip club. I kid you not. I said, I want me and my friends to be in the same room. My friends, they're not my friends, but me and my friends to be in the same room, and I want girls switching out, 3 girls switching out every 15 minutes. And I want, drinks like coming all the time. Yeah, that was the $8,000 night. It was crazy. And it was really dumb because $8,000 could go a long way for all these great charities and organizations here now. So looking back, that was 9 years ago. Looking back 9 years ago, like I'm happy I got out of that mindset, you know?
Yeah, dude, I definitely agree, man. So you know what it's like, man. You've been through the ropes. I feel you.
Yeah, of course. So, what are your plans for the future?
Dude, you know, right now, I think, I feel like since everything's advancing so fast, you know, with technology, whatever you call it, I feel like for me right now, man, it's really just trying to find, you know, what's something you can do on the daily that you're passionate about, that doesn't involve much stress, you know, but still makes the world a better place. Still, I don't know, man. I'm still trying to develop the plan for that right now. What about you?
Me, my testimony, I believe, is to help people. So that's why I started the podcast, and my purpose is to be the first person to walk in. I know that sounds like cliche, the first person to walk in, but I do therapy 3-4 times a week, electric therapy, so that's why I look like I'm still in shape, which I'm like I am, thank God, you know, and I take care of nutrition, health, just to be ready, like for the Call of Duty, to like go and be the first person to do either a neuroprosthetic implant or a possible stem cell research, anything to do with spinal cord injury research. I want to get out of this chair, but right now I'm going to chill and I'm going to try to be inspiration to others.
Dude, that's amazing, man. I feel like I'm right there with you on that, man. Like, I don't know about you, I've heard about this stem cell place in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that place?
Yeah.
I think, well, I mean, dude, there's all these amazing places, but like, it's like $100,000.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, I've never, but I want to one day try something like that. That'd be really cool, man. And dude, I don't think it's a crazy idea to think that you're gonna walk again. Like with technology, man, I mean, it would not surprise me if something came out that's not an electrical device that actually works naturally for you.
Yeah.
I'm the same, man. So
yeah, no, you're cool people, man. I'm happy you came on the podcast. Is there anything you would like to say to the people out there?
Dude, shoot, like, I guess I would just say, dang, I don't know if I have anything. Like, you talking about like a quote or something that I live by?
A quote you live by. Anybody who's struggling out there, like you're live right now, by the way. So.
Oh, we are? Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Okay, yeah. Well, dude, my mind is blank, man. But I guess if I'm trying to think of something right now, what would I say? I guess it would just be like,
live life to the max.
Yeah, like never give up, because a lot of times when we think there's an obstacle, more than likely it's something 10 times more likely something we just assumed, and when in reality the obstacle is never there. So
yeah,
never give up, you know.
Absolutely. All right, Casey, thanks so much for being on. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath from me.
Right,
it was fun. It was fun having you.
It was fun, dude.
Throw your phone number in my phone. Ask my assistant.
Okay.
Phone number. We'll keep in touch.
I got you, man. All right, what was your name again, bro?
Max.
Max. Hey, man, pleasure to meet you, Max.
Max.
Dude, this is badass what you're doing, dude. This podcast, I think this is going to go a long way, bro.
I appreciate it. Hey, check out my story. It's the first thing that shows up on my channel.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
I'll check it out, dude. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
Do I just put these headphones? Okay, you got it? So I was going to he wants me to give you guys my number. Do you know who to take it down? Okay. Thanks, man.
Evie, shirt.
What size?
Respect, sure.
Okay,
Just giving away shirts, guys. Just giving away shirts. Joe commented about the UFC fight. Hopefully the Bears beat the Packers too. That would be great. If the Bears beat the Packers, would be amazing. Cindy, at 3 o'clock, 3:30, I need you to monitor me on the Bears game. Monitor me on the Bears game. It starts at 3:30, the Bears game. I need you to tell me the scores. Throughout 3:30 to 6. 3:30 to 6. Yes. Because the verse of the Packers, and I picked the one freaking weekend. I love football, and the verse of the freaking Packers. God bless it. Yeah. Let's go. Up to back.
What?
Nothing.
I will put you back, I promise.
No, I know.
No?
It's fine.
Okay. Was that guy cool?
Yeah, it's cool. From San Diego. I'll be right back. I have to go into an SUV. I'm right by. Don't even know what it is. I know. Do I? Are we doing a podcast? We're doing another one? I think we're doing a podcast with this guy. With, yeah.
Oh, okay, probably. Let me put you up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure. My name's Tiffany. I'm Max's sister. Hey, another Max.
Yeah, 2 Maxes.
Next to the Max.
Stop.
No, okay. You look so.
Tilt me back a little bit.
Just the back? Or the whole chair?
Yeah.
Plug it in.
Do you want to?
Hello, brother.
What's going on?
Thanks for having me on.
What's up, Max? Okay, turn this a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Fix my earbud.
Maybe not quite.
What's going on?
This is Max. He's plugging in his device. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out.
How do you know all this
Like
stuff?
some people will do like a rebounder.
Yeah. What kind of microphones you got here?
The Rhodes.
Mhm.
Yeah, here, throw that on. You're live, sir.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a little taller. He'll be on the vibrating. Yeah. Can you do the whole thing while vibrating?
Sure. I'll do most of it, brother.
What's up, man?
Hi, how you doing, brother?
Max?
Yes.
Life to max.
Life to the max. We're all maxed out here, man.
Maxed out, right? Yeah. I'm gonna say an intro when she tells me I'm ready, and then we'll get started. But we're live right now, so if you want to say hi to anybody, we got like we're close to 100,000 subscribers. I'm pretty happy about that.
That's awesome, dude. Congratulations.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, I think some of your friends and family who came by the booth earlier, and they were really nice.
Yep.
Really nice people.
What is it? Honor of is your...
Honor Off is my last name, but the booth is Lymphora, so we have full body vibration therapy plates.
Let me get started.
Okay,
first.
cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Welcome back to another episode of Life to Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross. And today we are live at the Abilities Expo in Dallas, Texas, and I have the pleasure of speaking to Max Honorov.
Yes.
Max, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you very much. You got killer teeth, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I just did, I don't know, jeans. Thank God.
Yeah, those are natural teeth, bro. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have a regimen for like brushing teeth, man.
Best teeth in the country.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
That's real teeth.
Yeah, of course.
So tell me about yourself, Max.
Well, I like a lot of things. You know, I grew up in Connecticut. I've lived in Texas. I've lived in New York. I've lived in California. I like gymnastics. I like exercising. I like music. I make music.
What do you make?
I make all kinds of different music, man. I like to record people. I'm a vocalist. I play instruments as well. I compose.
That's all, dude. That's cool. That's really. So, do you play guitar?
Yeah, I play guitar. I just recently composed something on guitar.
Proposed?
Composed. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. I used to play guitar too. I wasn't great, but I just started, and I was getting good when I started getting good at lead. I got in this car accident. It was the most annoying thing.
Yeah.
I was in the military, by the way. I don't know if you know my story.
Oh, thank you very much for your service. What did you serve?
I served at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I was in the 101st Airborne Division.
Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, I was infantry.
You enjoyed that?
Yeah, I was infantry. I was training to be a ranger. I was super excited, and then got at different plans. But improvise, adapt, overcome. That's what everyone always says in the military. That's what we're doing right now, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So tell me about this lymphoma.
Okay, so I work as a salesperson for Lymphora Technologies. It's a full body vibration therapy. I could turn the board on here really quick. I got one of our white on black boards right now. So basically, this is an oscillation-based full body vibration therapy plate.
Okay.
There's a lot of therapy plates out there. There's a lot of cheap ones you can get on Amazon that are kind of dangerous or they don't work that well. The whole goal of full body vibration therapy is to activate muscle fibers and fascia fibers inside of the body to hopefully help with circulation and help lymphatic fluids flow. So there's something called the lymphatic system in your body, and it helps deliver some nutrients, and it also helps clear toxins out of the cells of the body. and it doesn't have a pump of its own to basically relieve itself, so it can get backed up sometimes in the lower extremities.
Right.
If it's hard for you to move your legs around. There's a lot of people with disabilities, a lot of people without disabilities who equally don't get to move their legs around very much, and you end up with super saturated cells or too much blood glucose or too much glucose around the cells, which can cause all kinds of problems. And when you stand on one of these things, you feel really good, you feel really loose, and you also can have really improved like blood test results if you use these things very often for, sugar metabolism, for fat metabolism, for nutrient metabolism, things like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great sales pitch, man.
Oh man, these things really feel good. It's easy to sell them.
How much are they?
They're $3,400 online, but we're doing a crazy discount today. We're doing 50% off plus $300 off for people who have a medical need for it or have a prescription for it.
And the date today
$1,400.
is December 7th?
December 7th, that's correct.
Holy, it's Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Sorry, I'm a history buff. So,
Yeah. Dude, I love that.
Yeah, it was December 7th, Pearl Harbor. I was, oh my God. Yeah, that's a crazy discount. So December 7th to when?
Well, I mean, it's only for the show, but we oftentimes do discounts for our shows. So you really want to catch us at a show if you want to get a good discount from us.
Catch Lymphora at the show and it's like get that crazy discount to help your lymphatic system.
It helps with the lymphatic system. It also increases your heart rate, so it puts you in zone 1 cardio, which means you're burning fat. Yeah, I can turn it off. That was on the bottom setting. So these things, they do get really powerful, but it's oscillation-based movement. So it's not like a hammer impact, which is really good for people who have had like meniscus injuries like myself, or people who are in old age, or people who are really just looking to get some flow and don't need like fast twitch muscle development. If that makes sense.
Tell me about the hardest experience you've ever faced.
Oh man, that's a really good question. Give me 10 seconds here. I think, dude, honestly, there was a period of time in my life where I didn't have a roof over my head, and I held on to like 3 jobs at the same time. And, I had friends that I probably could have stayed with, but I just like chose not to because I felt like if I did that I would end up like falling into a cycle of maybe like mooching or, just like, feeling embarrassed for myself. So that was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, was not being like temporarily homeless. This is, 3-4 years ago. And the thing is, I was paying for an apartment at the same time as like being homeless because there was an issue with like the legality of the lease or whatever, like something like that. So I was like paying rent, paying my bills, and then, holding down 3 jobs. But I've been pretty blessed. I haven't had like the world's hardest experiences in my life, so I'm very happy.
I love coming to the Abilities Expo because it always humbles me, like to see like people who have it worse. That's why I have my shirt say it can be worse, but I totally get it, and I want to hit you with a curveball and be like, wait, what? You just asked me a question about my personal life, not the product.
No, I like it. We're here to talk, right?
We're definitely here to talk. And how did you persevere? What made you so passionate about this?
About this product or about making it through the hardship?
Persevering and then getting to this product.
I've been fortunate to have had positive exposure to fitness and to music and to good friends. That's like, it's really important, man. Everybody has what they have for family and everybody has what they have for friends. And there's only so much you can control that in your developmental years. And I just got really gifted with a supportive family who stuck around. I got really gifted with friends who showed me how to, be a really good person and be a really good friend, and showed me that in a loving way. And at the same time, I was also like on full gear for fitness and had a lot of drive for singing.
Upper body. I'm pretty sure that's gymnastics, right?
Gymnastics, powerlifting, weightlifting. I do all kinds of different stuff. Pardon? How much I bench? I don't know. I haven't maxed out in a while, but Last night I did like 275 for 4. I could do 225 for like 15 and
That's
like
good, yeah.
340 or something like that,
yeah.
max bench.
So I don't like maxing out back then. I used to like doing like 225 for 20, so
Yeah.
5 sets.
Yeah.
Like that, and I would do incline, flat, and then decline.
Bro, you're a
225.
beast.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of studies that show that incline actually hits the middle and lower chest just as much as like flat bench and lower bench. So I think a lot of people are going to be shifting into up incline bench more often, right?
Have you ever done CrossFit?
CrossFit? No, I've never tried. Actually, I have a person who's been trying to get me to do it in New York, and I think I'm going to do
You
it.
gotta try, man. It's really fun. So California, where'd you live?
California, I lived in Fresno. I lived in Northridge as well, which is like a lot of people claim that it's not LA, but it feels like LA, right? It's just a little bit more distant.
Shout out Dodgers.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And the music out there, the people out there, the artistic drive out there, something really unique. You see people still doing things as a unit in places like Chicago, Texas, and LA,
That's
right?
where I'm from.
In New York, it's a lot of like solo artists these days, which is cool. It's just very different.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to be in a band, it's like a little bit harder, I think, in New York. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just have a not as diverse of a perspective, but
Yeah.
it feels that way. I lived in Memphis as well, too. That was kind of rough, not going to lie.
Nashville's a pretty cool place.
Nashville is beautiful, dude. The people, the musical culture, the band culture in Nashville is something really special and something that needs to be beheld, right? Like if you go out and you like go up and down the strip, every single place has like multiple floors of multiple bands playing.
I love that the arena is right there too, because I love hockey. I'm ice hockey.
Yeah.
And like just Bridgestone Arena is right there, and then Broadway. It's beautiful.
They do killer concerts,
Killer
dude.
concerts too.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's the most thing you're grateful for?
The thing I'm most grateful for, man, that's a really good question.
Putting you on the spot today. But
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
the reason why I'm doing it is because your name is Max.
Yeah. Man, to be honest, I'm grateful that the people who influenced me earlier in my life had a strong enough impact to instill in me an appreciation for change and being out of my comfort zone, because I've found that like no real growth ever happens when you're really comfortable. And if you can just remind yourself when you're extremely uncomfortable or you're in a hardship that it's going to lead to something that you've never experienced before, that is going to feel relaxing and it's going to feel really good. And it's going to feel exciting enough to get you to like get up and go the next time you have a hardship. This perspective has like honestly like saved my life a lot of times, and it really has helped me persevere. To be honest, this is where the perseverance comes from. It's the mindset of like being excited about things that make me uncomfortable, whether they make me feel displeased or not.
What about seeing people with like disabilities, like different things? Does that help? Like not help, but do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It could be worse. Do you know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of, it's interesting you say it could be worse, because I see sometimes the biggest smiles on people's faces if they have some sort of hardship that they've dealt with their whole life, especially if they don't even know what it's like to not have that hardship. You just learn how to see it the right way. And when I was young, the first job I ever had, I was a gymnastics coach, and I worked with like one-on-one with a lot of kids who had different kinds of special needs, like pretty intense autism, where they like had like a lot of sensory sensitivity, or people with Down syndrome. And I noticed that some of these people, they didn't have a lot of like social concern, which is something that holds so many people back and is totally unnecessary. And yes, I do appreciate that my body works in certain ways that it seems like other people's might not. And when I see people who don't have that or have a limitation, especially that they gained later in their life, it does open my eyes a lot and remind me how lucky I am. But, in the same way, I see the same kind of thing with people who have any sort of mental or emotional disability. We all have certain kinds of disabilities and, hardships that we have to go through. And sometimes it's like really hard for us to see a clear path to a solution until we see somebody who has it so hard in that direction that they have to make a certain kind of compromise that we don't really have to make. and we can learn from those experiences and see a smile on that person's face.
Oh, man. Love that, man. Hey, thank you so much for being on the podcast, Max. Shout out to your company again.
Lymphora.
And thank you so much. Yeah, Lymphora, thank you so much for being on the podcast. And if you guys like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath for me.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, man.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, give me your phone number information. I'll text you and stuff. We could talk about music. I used to play music.
I definitely will, dude. I'll send you my music. I'm super excited about it. It's a new thing for me.
You just started?
Yeah, I have an Instagram right now that I've been, I just started it. I just started releasing stuff, but I have like thousands of songs on the back burner. My Instagram handle for that is Hard Days Work. So that's hard and then DAZE and then work. But I have an electronic song out there that's like kind of like heavy EDM, but I make all kinds of stuff.
I'll put it down in the description below.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I can. I'm gonna crank this thing pretty high. You'll see it start to impact my voice pretty dramatically here. I'm gonna go all the way up to like 99 here. So I'm getting my heels here, and I have my weight in my heels here, and it's tossing my pelvis around, right? So I'm getting a lot of like really good relaxation in the obliques and in like the soft tissues and the muscles that control the pelvis right now in the lower back. It's such a crazy relief after working out, man. Then you can just like rest your arms on this thing or like rest your calves on this thing, and it's the craziest cool off from doing heavy lifting.
It's all right, man. Keep doing it, bro. And we're selling T-shirts if you want one.
Yeah, I would love one.
Yeah, just let the girls know that's my team. Hopefully we can stay in contact as well.
Oh, we'll stay in contact, absolutely.
I love staying in contact with Max's.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks again for having me, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure, man. It's amazing. I love going out. This is my second time doing this at the Abilities EXPO. I live in Chicago, so it's way easier there. But I drove here to be here, so super excited.
What kind of car do you drive?
Freaking minivan, and I had a caravan behind me with all this stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You were driving the caravan and everything?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't driving.
Okay.
My team was driving. I was watching movies on my iPad.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. Watch movies, YouTube, all that stuff.
Any really good movies?
3 best movies that I would take to like anywhere for the rest of my life is Gladiator, Superbad, and The Wolf of Wall Street.
Dude, I love Superbad, and I also love Wolf of Wall Street.
You could turn that off if you want.
Okay, dude, Superbad and Napoleon Dynamite, top 2.
Evie, we've been done. We have been done.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I cut it.
Okay, cool.
All set?
You're still live.
No. It's cool. I just wanted to
Make sure that we weren't still recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're going to make you episodes. Like, we make episodes out of these live
Cool.
streams. So,
Dude, I'd be happy to come out to Chicago. I'm New York based. It's easy for me to come out there. If you want to do another podcast,
you
super
could
happy to come out to you. Yeah.
We have a studio out in Chicago. It's pretty lit. It's like a neon sign that says Life to Max Podcast.
Dude, it'd be fun. Have you ever done a music studio session with someone where you kind of just explain what you want to create and then they create it for you?
No.
Dude, we should try something like that. I think it'd be really fun. I'm a really good producer. I work with all kinds of different people. I can record whatever.
Do you edit?
Yeah, I can do anything.
So, do you not use Pro Tools?
I like Pro Tools, but I prefer Ableton because it's got the most diverse set of opportunities. You can do literally anything.
We're looking for editors to help us edit our podcast.
For audio?
Audio and video, remote if you ever want to.
Yeah.
We can stay in contact for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we obviously we compensate our editors as well.
Yeah.
But, we got one in Oregon. He's great, and she does it. Yeah, I got another guy on deck, so I'll talk to you later, Max.
Cool. Where can I give my information?
The orange shirt.
Orange shirt, okay.
Orange shirt.
And what's her name?
Evie.
Evie, okay.
All right, man.
Do I shake hands? What do we?
Bumps.
Bumps, okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. You're really cool, man. I look forward to talking with you more.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Alrighty, brother.
Thanks for vibrating with us. He's tingling boy.
Tingle.
We have a little bit of a surprise, I think.
What's a surprise?
Tiffany.
I don't like surprises.
Can we usher in who we need to usher in? Oh, I forgot.
Who's here? Who's here? It's Christopher Eve. Again. Well, hello, Christina.
Hi. So I have to go. We're about to head home, but I just wanted to stop by and give you my sweatshirt. So we didn't have any more, so I'm giving you mine. It might smell a little girly, so you have to wash it. But
you're gonna give me yours?
I am. I don't think I've ever even washed it, so it's very new. You just wash it once, and it'll be all set for you. Okay.
I will wear that with pride and honor.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Christina.
You're welcome.
And hopefully I get one of those trucks, because minivans suck compared to that thing.
Hey, well, let me tell you that I'm going to be talking to Drew a lot, and I will make sure that we keep you in the conversation, and I would love to see you in one of those trucks.
And hopefully we can get me on your guys' website, like, 'cause it takes a lot to bring all this stuff, like, so, like, just like if you go to the Abilities Expo, it says, okay, Orlando, and then so it's like, okay, Life's No Max is going to be there. That'd be amazing.
And definitely, you said Long Beach. You'll be there, right?
I'm going to try my best.
Okay.
But Chicago.
Yeah,
for
Chicago is the show that we're definitely going to push for you, because that's your hometown. So,
Yes, it is.
yeah, we're going to make it happen and make a big splash.
Sure. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Christina.
It was so nice meeting you, Max, and I
You
hope
too.
that keeps you warm.
It will.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
I just got a coat.
What's that?
She just gave me her coat.
I know. She gave you the shirt off her back because you kept asking for a sweatshirt. And so she was like, you know what? Here. That was very sweet. Thank you. What was her? I'm sorry. Well, I'm bad with names. Christina. Thank you so much, Christina.
I was very surprised I remembered.
Yeah, you're awful at names too, but well.
They're
That is fabulous. And it's a quarter zip too. Nice.
We're gonna try it.
You've got a girl from Maxim that wanted to see you for a very long time now. Was told to ask for you.
Maxim?
She's with
Yeah,
Maxim. But she's not talking about Maxim. She wants to talk about you and your service because she was in the service.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Thank you very much.
This is
In the
Belle.
next minute, she does not want an interview. Okay?
This is Belle. Well, Belle, we are live, but we won't record you. Sorry, Cindy. Here you go, Belle.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Val.
Hi.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well. I just wanted to come and say thank you for your service. I'm a veteran myself, and I'm just
I see that.
so proud to, meet another member. And I
Yeah.
love what you're doing. So just thank you for
Do you-
everything.
Do you know my story?
I don't know much about your story. Morgan, a friend of mine, Morgan, was sharing a little bit, but you
Yeah.
tell me more if you don't mind.
Okay. For all the people live, I'm sorry for sharing my story again. But I was in the 101st Airborne Division Infantry. I joined when I was 18, right out of high school. I got there. I went to boot camp, got there, got to the 101st Airborne Division. And I was in the Band of Brothers unit. I don't know if you know that show, but I was in that unit. I was super proud to be in that unit. And so I started excelling very well, and I went from a line infantry platoon to a scout sniper platoon. So it was amazing. It was a great time. Then I went back to the line, and I was a machine gunner, and I was getting ready to deploy to Afghanistan. Unfortunately, on March 24th, 2016, I was driving home with my friend. For the first time, I never drove with people. I always drove alone. And I was driving home with a friend. It was about an 8-hour drive from Campbell to Chicago. And I drove, I'll never forget this too. We were at the gas station, like, putting gas in for the drive. And I was like, do you want to drive first? And then he was like, yeah, I can drive first. And I was like, wait, I want to wake up to my hometown. I want to wake up to Chicago. And I was like, you want? No, I'll drive first. Worst mistake of my life. But it's a split second, and then drive halfway. We switch seats. I say, wake me up when we get to Chicago. Obviously, I woke up 3 days later in a hospital, paralyzed from the neck down, breathe through machine, and then went through therapy, all the 9 yards. I was in the hospital for a year, and then I finally got home.
But you're home now.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, Maxim's taking care of me.
That's awesome.
So you know Morgan.
Oh, I do. Actually, I didn't want to chat too much about that. I wanted to just chat about you, if that's okay.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for me?
Just any words that I could pass on to other veterans who are currently going through like something difficult. Any words of wisdom, peace, or anything I could pass along for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want me to say
Yes,
something?
please. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So for everybody out there that's going through something, like this is the military way, this is what Grunt would say, infantry, it could always be worse. Life can always be worse. Especially when you come to places like this, like Abilities EXPO, you get so humbled when you see that your life can change in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. It could be a quadriplegic, spinal cord injury, cerebral palsy, born and raised with disabilities. But for all my vets out there, I know 22 take their lives every single day, and I hope that we can bring that number down. And I pray to God that all my vets out there hear this message and just know that life is precious. You only get one.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And it's an honor to meet you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you so much.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What up?
So,
How's it going?
it's good.
Nice.
I wish I was able to record that because I did a really good speech.
Nice.
Shit.
Working 9 to 5, live. She wanted to shake your hand, but I didn't know if I should.
Chicken bump.
I know.
Fist bump.
That's what I'll tell people for next time.
Yeah.
Max is the superstar interviewer here today at the Expo, killing it. Is anyone watching? Do you have any, what questions would you like to hear him ask people? Who do you want to see? Do you want to see the stories or the vendors?
Yeah, that's true.
Who are you into?
Vendors or the peeps?
Vendors or the peeps? It's a throwdown.
Yeah.
We got a little mixture today here at the Expo because...
I just had a guy, Max, super nice dude, but he was selling something.
But also super nice. He really liked chatting with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seemed like you liked chatting with him as well. I didn't get to talk to him that much. But.
So Max, this is your neighbor. She has something called a Courtney bed.
Okay.
She just wants to talk for a few minutes. Her sister's name's Courtney. It is a accessible bed, and she's going to talk to you for a little bit. So I'm just going to work with John, okay?
Another vendor.
Vendors it is. We're going back and forth today. All right. And then when you're all set, you can just set the headphones here. Okay? Okay. And this is live. We're just going to keep at it.
Yeah. Okay. So I just put these on and then.
Do you hear my beautiful voice?
You'll go right up to the microphone here.
I do.
Okay.
I can hear you. Yes.
Max will break
So you're live, by the way. So you can say hi to anybody. We have like 90,000 subscribers. So pretty.
Hello.
Nice. Okay. Nice my intro. We can talk. All right. Tell me your story. Okay. And welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross, and we're live at the Abilities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. And today I have the pleasure of speaking to Courtney.
My name is Erin.
Erin runs a company called Courtney's Bed. Can you explain Courtney's Bed a little bit?
Yeah, so Courtney Bed is a high-sided safety medical bed.
Can you come a little closer?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Courtney Bed is a high-sided safety medical bed used for individuals that are mobile but have limited to no safety awareness.
Yeah.
They try to, they wake up and they might try to leave the house. And so that's scary for families. So our bed provides a safe and secure sleeping area for them.
Okay. Can you explain a little bit more about the bed?
Yeah, so the way that it does that is we have a wooden bed frame and we have an enclosure. The panels are independent of one another. And then we have a safety zipper sheath. So when that front panel is put down and the bed is zipped to the top right or left-hand corner, there's no access to those zipper heads inside the bed. So the individual is safe and secure inside.
Okay, so who would be the individual? Like what type of disability, what type of anything?
Yeah, sure. We have children that are autistic. We have children that have Angelman syndrome. We have individuals that have epilepsy that need that soft side and, not to risk falling out of bed. We actually have individuals that have dementia or Alzheimer's that it allows their families. That allows their families to keep them home longer.
Why is it called Courtney's Bed?
Yeah, so Courtney is my sister. So my dad designed the bed for her. Courtney's in her 30s now, but years ago there wasn't a lot of beds available that didn't kind of represent almost an institutionalized bed.
Yeah.
And my father wanted her to have a bed made from wood that was soft-sided so she wouldn't injure herself if jumping. And so he designed it on a napkin and built the wooden bed frame in his garage and worked with a local canvas company to help make the enclosure panels. And so it just kind of happened by design. He built them for other local families similar to our own at first. And then with the internet and social media and all of that, more and more families, the need was out there. Yeah.
So it's kind of off topic, but do you know who Pablo Picasso is? Obviously, right?
Oh.
He's an artist.
It sounds...
Pablo Picasso.
It sounds
He was in Spain writing on a napkin, and someone saw him, and they were like, "Hey, can I have that napkin so I can sell it?" And he was like, "You can't have it because I've worked my whole life." You said, so when you said, he basically just said, I worked my whole life. You can do this, so you don't need it. You can do something else. So your dad, made me think of that.
Yeah. I fully believe that every great design and invention comes from necessity.
Yeah.
And when a family member or a friend or a loved one needs something, and people can make it happen, for them. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of designing something.
What is the absolute biggest challenge you've ever been through in your life?
Oh gosh. I consider myself blessed.
It's gotta be something.
Oh, I guess the biggest challenge for me was when I lost my grandmother, and it was sudden. And
I'm happy you were able to persevere through that. Yeah. See, you're getting a little emotional. I apologize. I just wanted. It's like I like people like throwing curveballs.
I know,
People think like, oh, I'm just gonna talk about the product. No, I'm gonna talk about the person as well.
Yeah, you're gonna get deep. Yeah.
So, where do you see you guys in the future, 5 years from now?
Gosh, I hope we're still doing what we're doing, helping families.
And,
that's where I see myself.
And how much does a bed cost?
The bed actually a lot of times gets paid for by insurance for the families. Yeah. So, that's what I tell families. And we have some wonderful nonprofits too that purchase, we donate beds to nonprofits and they purchase beds for families. If I had it my way, I would be a nonprofit and I would make beds and I would give them to families. But I have not quite figured that out yet. So if anybody's listening on this podcast and they...
Well, I can tell you make a 501c3.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Make a 501c3, apply, see if it goes through, then you can make beds.
Yeah. I do have to sell some to keep it going though, so I gotta figure that all out. But
well, you're doing a great job. Is there anything you would like to say to the people out there?
Yeah, no, just keep doing what you're doing, and I'm grateful. Thank you very much for having me on.
Absolutely. And guys, if you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was very nice meeting you. And I hope you keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I watched some of it, and it was awesome.
I appreciate it.
So awesome.
Thanks so much.
Courtney bed. Courtney bed. I told her that's the jingle that she can buy from me if she wanted.
Do you know what I said?
We're live. Let's hear it.
I'll tell you what I said. I said, ready for this? What is the toughest challenge you've ever been through? And she wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, sometimes us walkers, we're not even thinking about our own struggles. Canines. Who's next? Zach with Permobile. Let's go. Zach with Permobile. Zach looks a little bit taller than me, so we'll do that. Hi, Max. Did you feed the cats today?
Who's Max?
Hi, Max. Hi, Max. Did you feed the cats?
Is he the one I'm watching? Will.
Perfect, yeah. Let's go. Hello.
What's up, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Doing good. I'm in a Quantum, obviously.
Yeah.
Why should I get a Permobile?
Why should you get a Permobile?
Wait. Just wait.
Nice.
Let me do my intro. I gotta wait till I'm ready. I gotta wait till she's ready.
Just tell me when we're ready.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Okay.
All right.
And welcome back to another episode of Life to Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross, and today we are live at the Abilities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. And today I am speaking to
Zach Arnold with Permobile.
Zach Arnold with Permobile. Permobile, if anybody doesn't know, is a wheelchair company. Zach, what's up?
Yeah, so a little bit about Permobile. So we are power wheelchair manufacturers, what we started off as. Now we have multiple different products that we offer, including PDG, Comfort Company, Roho, and Tie Light, as well as Smart Drive. So that's all falls underneath Permobile now. But the name Permobile, most people relate to the power wheelchair. which is what I specialize in doing with the mobility products for Permobile. Here in North Texas, I'm one of the sales reps up here.
What is the biggest challenge you've ever had with a wheelchair?
The biggest challenge I've ever had? That's a good question. If you have a diagnosis where it's progressing to where you're sometimes doing different drive options. Recently, I did a setup with an eye gaze. So they use their eyes to drive the chair because they didn't have any movement outside of their eyes at this point. So doing that is something that really is challenging at times, finding that correct drive system. A lot of times I'm working with the assistive technology professional, so the ATP, kind of helping them, support them as well along that journey. They might have the idea, and then I am the one that needs to get it on the chair and make it work.
Okay, so obviously you see I'm in a quantum.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Sell me.
Sell you.
Sell me a Permobile right now.
So there's a lot of manufacturers out there. I've always worked for Permobile. So prior to working for Permobile, I was an occupational therapist. Worked with a lot of clients. For me personally, I like a lot of the options that the Permobile offered, which one of the biggest ones was the memory seat functions using what's called IRM. So we're able to program a switch you're able to hit. It'll take you to your pressure relief position, back up to your upright position, so you know you're getting the correct pressure relief every time. The other thing I think Permobile is really known for is just our reliability. That's one of the biggest things that I've seen.
So say I like to show my shirts, like my chain and stuff. I don't like a bunch of contraptions in front of me.
Yeah.
Tell me what I would be like your assistive person would think of having me use to drive my wheelchair.
So depending on what your options are, a lot of people. You tried chin control or maybe most of mouth control?
I have tried chin control.
So that's
I
pretty.
like chin control.
What you do or do not?
No, I do.
Yeah.
I love it, but I had it in 2017, so I imagine it's changed.
Yeah, they've gotten smaller a lot of times. Some of the mounts have gotten a little different. Reason why I do like chin control if we're doing is because it's a proportional drive. So you can drive in all directions. They offer a lot of other things, though. A lot of switch drives. Head arrays are very popular in the eye gaze. I've seen even some single switch scanning, but for me personally, everybody's different. It's all about finding what fits to that particular person is what we're all about. The Permobile tagline is innovating for individuals, and what I really believe in is finding what fits the person. So getting to know the person and what they need, and that's what's so fun about this industry is there's a lot of different options you can do to find what works best for that individual.
So I'm in a wheelchair right now, obviously, and it's the quantum. It feels really tall.
Okay.
Okay. It's so I have to lower the back of my head to get into my chair. To get into my vehicle. Is that normal?
It could be. It's just a lot of it depends on your seat to floor height. You set the chair out. So a lot of it's the way the chair is spec'd out, and that's a lot on the measurements. But I do hear that a lot, especially you're kind of a taller guy, it looks like.
Yeah.
So for taller people, they do cut the floors down in the vans, but a lot of times you need to recline the backrest back, right, to get in. And that I've heard that in a lot of different ones, especially for the people that are taller. Yeah.
So I feel like you guys need to change that a little bit.
Yeah, well, again, making the seat to floor height as low as possible. The Permobile, it's 17.5 inches, which is low to the ground. A lot of times it's just getting the access to the door. What I'd like to do in that situation, a lot of times we'll save a memory position so that it goes to the same position every time. We can get it to where you're just clearing, and that way okay, I go to this memory position and then I drive in. So that's a lot of times what I like to set up for that exact situation. And we'll even call it on your display van or something like that so that this is my van position. Go there, it goes to the same place every single time.
I'm going to ask a question about you. What is the greatest thing you've ever achieved?
Greatest thing I've ever achieved? That's a really good question. Professionally, or do you mean just in life?
Just in life, man, not professionally.
And in life, I have 2 kids at home. That's that's my passion. I love my kids, love my family. Being around my kids and my family, doing that kind of thing is
Tell me more.
It's my, I just love being around my family. So yeah, that'd be one of the biggest things I've accomplished, having kids and doing that. What's that, being a dad?
Being
exactly.
a dad,
Yeah, that's a great word.
Are you from Texas?
I'm not. I grew up in Missouri. So I'm from Missouri, grew up in Missouri, but I've been in Texas
Chiefs fan?
Actually a 49ers fan, so the Chiefs have just killed me a couple times in the Super Bowl recently. I'm a huge 49ers fan, though. Love the Niners.
That's awesome.
Love football.
Well, it's great having you on. Hopefully, maybe I'll switch to Promobile.
Yeah, give us a try. I'd recommend just trying anything that's out there. Giving it a try and seeing what's out there. For sure.
That'd be awesome. And, guys, if you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath for me.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Oi.
Do you know what I told him?
Yeah, did you just rip the Permobil guy to shreds?
Yeah, I told him to sell me.
Oh my God, you said market. You're here to market. You're at the market hall. Market.
I said sell me. Why is the Permobil better?
Even the best salesman will be like, I guess you wouldn't really expect somebody to say that at an expo because everyone's like, oh, what's your thing about? But it's like, oh, why should I buy your product and not the one I have?
I feel like I would do that.
Yeah? Ooh, your mic's kind of...
And my headphones. My headshot. Do my headshot.
Say hi to Mr. Santa. He's watching you.
Is that it?
What?
Is that it?
No, there's other people watching.
Really? Any comments?
No.
No?
People are just watching and enjoying the stream. Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, comment down below, please. Tell me if I'm doing a good job, shitty job, bad job, great job, amazing job, stupid job.
Oh, let us know if you followed the @thequadfather _C1 on Instagram. That's Max's personal. He's got some funnies on there. You're a funny dude.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Joy wants to know if you want salad.
I want to interview that dog lady.
The canine companions lady?
Yeah.
I think your mom went off to find her.
She was right there.
I know, but she grabbed... Oh, here she is. Here she is. Speaking of... No, the canine companions lady. Aubrey Wright from Canine Companions is coming up next. Okay. I'm going to have her stand in this orientation because the music. So she'll be standing like this, okay?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Todd, how are you?
Hi, how's it going?
It's going good. I think I talked to you. I've talked to so many people.
Yeah, I can imagine. This weekend's been so busy. So
I think I've talked to 50 people this weekend.
Yeah.
It's great. I love talking to people, and if it makes their day, I love that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Absolutely.
And I'm excited to talk about you and Canine Companions.
Yep. So
One second. I have to wait till she gives me a thumbs up.
I gotcha.
Because I want it to be an episode, not just a live stream.
I gotcha. Can do.
There we go. And welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross, and we are live at the Abilities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. And today I have the honor to speak with Canine Companions, Aubrey Wright. Aubrey, it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to be here, Max. Thank you so much for having me.
You too. So tell me what brings you out to the expo.
So I'm here to represent Canine Companions. Like you said, I work for the company that provides service dogs to individuals with disabilities. Our company is a nationwide company, so we serve all 50 states. Our regional office is in Irving, Texas, and so we're here at the DFW Abilities Expo just to get the word out and share the good news about service dogs and how people can get that assistance.
When do you think service dogs was first I know people have used dogs for years,
Totally.
Domesticated dogs for years, like shepherd dogs and everything. But when do you think the service dog was first, the inception of service dog?
Yeah, that's a great question. So especially with our program, we are only using service dogs and that type of dog for people with physical disabilities. So guide dogs have been around for a very, very long time, but the service dog industry really became popular in the 1975 era.
Really?
We were one of the first companies to really focus in on the physical mobility task work that we kind of recognize as a service dog for people that don't have visual impairments. We serve people with physical disabilities, hearing impairments, as well as adults and children with cognitive disabilities, and recently we're working with veterans with PTSD.
Veterans with PTSD, I can see that. That's amazing what you guys are doing. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm super excited to hear what you do right now. Can you explain your role?
Yeah, thanks. So I personally work as our Client Services Program Manager. So my role for the past 3 years has been working with all of our applicants as well as our graduate teams. So I get the pleasure of getting to know all the people that apply for the service dogs. I get to know them really well. We do interviews and then have them come in for a handling appointment. And then after they're placed with one of our service dogs, I get to follow them throughout their working life. So 8 to 10 years, that's going to be my job to make sure that they're continuing to be a successful team. We do in-person visits and just kind of general check-ins, again, to really make sure that the team is doing well and that the dog is healthy, happy, and still being a great service dog for those people.
When you're going through applications, is it hard to select somebody?
Sometimes. I try not to be super selective. Yeah, as much as we can. We're not here to find the quote-unquote perfect fit. We want to make sure we're serving as many people as we can that really do want a service dog. So our task work, like I said, is kind of the mobility task work, the things that people are looking for. I want to be able to provide that to them. So I don't want to try to just discourage people from applying, but of course it is a process. People can get declined at any stage in the process, but we do have a lot of folks that are interested in our program and
I'm interested.
Yeah, totally.
I'm super interested.
Yeah.
Because the lady from just Canine for Kids, she's the one who introduced me to, because I told you about the horror story I went through. Let me think of a question. Oh my God, what the, I was really upset yesterday when I heard what I heard. But you said that the breed for a person, what type of person am I with the type of dog you would pair with me?
So at Canine Companions, we only work with Labrador Retrievers and Golden Retrievers. I think generally for some of our clients that sit a little bit higher off the ground, I probably would look for a bigger, taller dog for something like you, so the dog can really interact closely with you. Some of our smaller females that are about 45 pounds, they are a little lower to the ground. I was going to say some of the smaller dogs, they're a little bit harder to engage with, but of course we would talk to a client throughout the application process and see really what dog kind of vibes with you. And like I said, our breeds are a little bit limited, but in general we want to make sure we're making the best match possible and just kind of assess your needs throughout that application process.
So what if it's not just me, just what's category am I in the service dog world? The last service dog I had, I felt like I had to feed, every time I fed him the kibble and he heard it, it was he was like happy, and then he was pissed, and he was like, all right, well, and I'm like, I have to feed him. Like, by the end of the day, I don't have enough tasks for him.
Yeah.
I felt so terrible, so I just started giving him kibble, and he would only listen to plays. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. Like,
That's
I ended up giving him back to the organization, and I was just like, because he wasn't serving a purpose for me, but he's an awesome dog. It was just a bad pair. So how would you change that?
Yeah, no, that's a great question too. I think in general, when we're doing our assessments, we kind of consider both your needs as well as what the dog might need from an individual. So we might have a facilitator be there to just make sure the dog is safe and manageable, but they're directing the activities so that you and your service dog can go about the world and have that relationship. We would often recommend teams that have a recipient with pretty limited mobility do a lot of things like just bonding exercises. There is some food reinforcements that are involved in our program as well, but we try to make sure that the dog isn't overly distracted by food.
Can you explain that, actually?
Yeah, like the food reinforcements and
I
everything.
want to hear that, because I'm paralyzed from the neck down. I can't give my dog food. So what do you guys do?
So oftentimes, through the facilitator, we might have them place the food on the lap of the recipient, and then we tell the dog okay, and they receive the food from the recipient's body or lap. We also have some devices that the facilitator can, click a button, and then there's food distributed from your chair, or something that we kind of modify. We kind of become MacGyvers to be creative. We truly do want to encourage that bond between the recipient, who actually is going to be utilizing the service dog, but there's always going to be maybe somebody there to just kind of like help guide the activities, maybe do like hand over hand petting, grooming. Oftentimes with like meals, we might have the dog eat out of their bowl, but either close to or on the lap of the individual. So does your chair go up and down? Yeah, so probably like lower you down a little bit, but then have the dog kind of eat from your lap, which kind of sounds silly, but it does really help.
It does
So they love food. Truly, our Labs and Goldens, their favorite thing is food, but we really want to make that an enhancement of their relationship, not the overpower.
Here's a crazy question. So I have caregivers, right? Nurses, everything. Like, so many people are revolving throughout my house. How does the dog know that, like, I'm his owner, like I'm the master?
Yeah, I think just a lot of the verbal reinforcements too. So we talk about food. If you talk to your dog and make sure that you're, communicating with the dog, they kind of hear and understand that you're the guy. And typically, again, with the facilitator, we try to make sure all the good stuff comes from you. So even if that means, the dog's just hanging out with you during the day, they're going to be right there with you. And then, of course, if we do need to like move you around, the facilitator can then remove the dog from, your bed or the couch or whatever that needs to look like, just so you can get your daily stuff done, but then you're still able to give cues. You can kind of help the dog understand that you're still here. I'm the captain of this ship. I'm the orchestrator. but that's okay.
Success rate good on that?
So our success rate, at least for our regional office, is about 60 to 63% success, which is really great. Nationwide, it kind of just varies because there's at least 6 regional offices, so that can be anywhere between 45 to 55% success rate.
Okay. What about rescues? If someone tries to rescue and turn them into service dogs?
That is a possibility. I think a lot of service dog organizations do utilize either rescues or shelter dogs, and that's always a great option. For us, we do only utilize a specific breed, but that doesn't mean that breed is always, the best fit for every person. Just like people have their individual natures and personalities and temperaments, I think dogs also have that. So each person kind of has their own needs, and sometimes a different breed of dog can be really good for what they do need.
It's a good interview. Okay, so my last and final question: what is the toughest case? Like that case, I don't know if you guys call them cases, but it's the toughest case you've ever been through working with canine companions.
Wow. Yeah, I think that that is tough. I've been with Canine Companions for over 9 years now.
There's gotta be one.
I think it's not necessarily tough, but I'm gonna spin it to be positive. I think we had such a lovely girl, and she was pretty limited, and she's never been able to like write her name or like write anything. But what we were able to do is, again, kind of get creative with some of the cues and how the dog could help her. And so we taught the dog how to like hold a piece of paper on a flat surface with their paw, and she was finally able to like write her name, and we were all just like in tears. So it wasn't necessarily like hard, but it was just so emotional, and I think stuff like that can be really rewarding because it really does change people's lives. Like, people don't always like, dogs are amazing, and I think people see that, but I think the benefits that really can come out of a service animal are beyond what people can even sometimes imagine.
Aubrey, thank you so much for being on the podcast. Where can people find Canine Companions?
Yep, our website is canine.org, canine.org. We're also on all social media accounts, Canine Companions. Feel free to check us out, and give us a holler, all that good stuff.
It was great talking to you.
Yeah, thanks so much, Max.
If you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath for me. Thank you. That was good. Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
We're still live, so like,
yeah, no problem.
So yeah, obviously I told you what happened before. That was unfortunate, right? Like the bait of so it's getting a Malinois. Yeah, it's getting a Malinois and stuff. So typically, like I know you said you would want a bigger dog, but for me, like 45-pound dogs. I don't know if that works. If it's able to work.
I mean, absolutely. I think that would be something we just kind of discuss and evaluate.
Girl.
Yeah, in our program, we do have like an opportunity when we invite clients to campus to do like handling and interactions. We can kind of work with a couple different types of dogs. So maybe a small female, maybe sometimes even a small little male dog. Those exist. And then even a big boy. Sometimes we have big girls too, so we don't necessarily discriminate, but we just want to make sure at least whatever match we give you works best for you.
I guess that's because my dog was a pit. She was a pit Jack Russell mix.
Oh, so
back then.
Pretty small. Yeah.
She passed away 2 years ago. I missed her so much.
I bet.
Her name was Lily. She was my childhood dog. And I never really felt something but when that happened, I was like, holy crap, that was so sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad she's not here, but that range, like 45 pounds, was like perfect because she was able to lay with me in bed and stuff. Because I don't really go out a lot. Like,
I gotcha.
We'll talk. Hopefully we'll be able to talk.
Yeah.
And I can tell you my lifestyle and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. We look forward to that.
Can I give you a shirt?
Yeah.
You guys want a shirt?
Yeah, that would be amazing. I would love that. That would be such a gift.
What size are you?
I'll take a medium, a smaller medium.
Shirt. Small or medium? Which one will you like?
Oh, I don't have a preference. I don't have a preference. I like the respect the chair. That's cool. I like that one. Yeah. Thanks so much. That's such a gift. You guys are awesome.
Well, hopefully I get a gift from you guys one day. I mean, I know you said it's $24,000 to raise a dog.
So our dogs are provided at no cost to the recipients. Just in general, we don't ask for any kind of monetary like income or or what's the word I'm looking for?
Compensation.
Fundraising or compensation. Typically, there's going to be some expenses after placement, which would include like vet care and kind of the typical like feeding, grooming, things like that.
Like a normal dog.
Yeah, totally. So that's kind of the budget we would expect for somebody to be responsible for.
I forgot to ask you a question. These people back then, they told me that when they put a vest on, that means they're working. Is that true? Like when you put a service dog vest on, does that mean like they know they're working?
I like to say that the dogs they can always be working. In general, we train our dogs with the vest on and off. So we want them to be responsive even if the vest isn't on. But sometimes there are the dogs that kind of just know, like, they're like, yes, ma'am, I got my jacket on. It's kind of just like that physical identifier for the dog too.
So I can't walk my dog, and I don't have a sidewalk near me, but I have people that could walk the dog. Like, how would exercise work?
Yeah, that would be definitely something that we kind of talk about and kind of work through. Does anyone ever, like, do you go out on walks with folks ever? Like, you can always kind of go.
I unfortunately I don't live like by a sidewalk, which absolutely sucks. But like I have like a large property, so I guess like the dog, like what I would want is like maybe an invisible fence, and like the dog can like go outside and roam around, and like I can like buy one of those like ball machines, like throw it. But in the winter, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, so a lot of options there. For us, we wouldn't necessarily recommend having an invisible fence, but just maybe like having a long leash, and you can have somebody kind of assist with tossing a ball, playing fetch. Obviously, like within the range of like the 30-foot leash, not too far out that.
If someone like throws the ball, so if someone throws the ball for them, do I put peanut butter on my finger so they know it's me?
No, we have like sometimes we can pattern the dog. So if they want to do like hand over hand and kind of assist with you throwing, and then we'll pattern the dog to then bring it to you, to your lap, and then they can give it to you. And then again, we can kind of literally have a facilitator help with that particular function. A lot of times that facilitated fetch is really great for a lot of folks, just even with like fine and gross motor, just kind of getting your limbs moving around a little bit.
These questions.
That's okay. I know there's so many questions to think about.
It's crazy that when they come. I am live right now, so I could grab them, but like, oh my god. Well, it was great speaking. I hope. I don't know if I'll be working with you or somebody in Illinois. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Where are y'all located?
Illinois. Chicago.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that's our north central region. But I'm happy to communicate with them. Like, we all work together, and I can give them a heads up. Like, hey, this is Max, and
I'd love to put an application in because I know it takes time.
Yeah. Totally. Yep. Yep.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Yep. Thanks, Max. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Sorry, they're probably so sweaty.
Hi, Max. I heard that we're going somewhere after this. Are we going
to the truck?
Oh, I know we're doing that, but I think that we were going to the raffle or something, or no?
What?
I don't know. That's what they said. They tell me things and then things change, so maybe not.
We're going to the stage.
Apparently, they have a raffle for like an accessible cruise. And your mom said we were in 5 minutes. We're breaking and we're all going, but maybe they changed that. So did they say anything to you about it or no?
No.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't want to accessible cruise.
What else was I going to tell you?
I keep. What? What did you say? You forgot to? Yeah. What?
Is changing from 2:15 to 10:20. So he'll be leaving earlier tomorrow, but we don't need him for that.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck.
He's joking.
Just joking, Golly. You're Kyle with the style. Do I have a guest coming up? I'm on a roll. Do you hear me?
So unfortunately, I have to be your podcast guest then because there's nobody else here to talk to you because everybody went to go win the raffle. And oh my gosh, if they call my name, then I have to be listening.
Can you hear?
Kinda. Hold on. Yeah.
Put one ear out.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's gotta be this one. This is odd. So, have you met some cool people?
Yeah, I think I talked to them. I think that's an issue. Hopefully, we have some good content for the near future, and then we can go from there.
Well, I tried listening on my phone on speaker. Joy had her headphones. She was able to hear you pretty good, but then the internet was kind of lagging a little bit.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're on their Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it wasn't doing so great.
Where's
so.
Joy?
She went to the raffle. Your mom made everybody enter because they want you to win this.
Did we watch the poop cruise or whatever?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes. And
Guys, chat, comment below if anyone's watching. Just comment below if you watch Trainwreck Poop Cruise. Because they're talking about abilities. They're talking about a handicap cruise. And one of my biggest fears is
being on a boat?
Well, no, I love a boat. I have never been on a big boat like that, so I don't know. Like, are cruise ships bigger than like the Titanic?
I see. I've never seen the Titanic, but they're huge. I mean, they can. No, I'm not doing that right now. I got married on a cruise.
Oh, I know, but
Let me grab my phone. So as Max's nurse, I have to do a lot of internet searches. I do texting. What else do I do, Max? That's not nursing.
You've been in a lot of my, like when I used to have relationships overseas.
Oh yeah, I did a lot of texting for girls a long time ago. That was great. Okay, it's not me. I don't think I won. So you want me to say
Is like the Royal Caribbean bigger than the Titanic?
Did you really? Oh my God! Get over here, Evie. I'm ChatGPTing something. I'm a terrible.
I'm never gonna have a smoke break, am I? This is just horrible.
Stay here. No, go.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Smoking is bad.
She's had enough of you.
Yeah, but
I miss you. I haven't got to see you. You've been busy.
it's alright. Shut the fuck up.
I thought she won it first. That would have been awesome.
Wait, are you serious? Evie, are you serious?
Is she serious? No, she didn't win.
No, wait.
Oh. Here.
What up, dude?
So
We're still live?
yeah,
How was your day?
it's pretty good. No comments, but well, one comment.
We got a few comments.
Shout out to that one guy. Give me a comment. We'll get there one day.
Well, we tried to win the cruise. It didn't work out. They said about like 15 different people, and we finally got someone. We're seeing if we can get her on the podcast.
Can you read that to Max? Just read that.
Most modern ships are much larger than the Titanic.
Okay. That's
What happened the other day? You weren't that smart. It was something. Oh, she said there was 10 different planets or something. She said there was 10 planets. You remember that?
Yeah.
She's like, I think there's 10 different planets. Gotcha. All right. Well, we're waiting on your next guest.
So who is my next guest?
Seems like we're gonna try to get the winner, but the winner's kind of busy right now. So we're gonna see what's happening. I mean, it's actually quite hard once like towards the end. There's not that many people, you know. They're all like packing up and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you could really get vendors if you want any vendors, but you're probably tired of people selling their stuff.
Yeah,
to you?
it's.
I mean, the Permobile guy, you kind of.
Do you know? I always ask. I always say, how much does it cost at the end? And then they say, well, insurance usually can handle it.
Yeah.
Like, they won't tell me how much it costs.
Yeah. They always want the insurance companies to handle it. And then I've noticed a lot of the expos, like here, they'll always say like, oh, well, it's, $2,500 on the website, but, we'll cut it in half,
That's right.
It's like,
That's
okay,
right.
$1,250 with some tax and stuff, so I don't know.
Yes,
You had that one guy on that did the vibrating feet or whatever. I saw that, and I'm like, there's like 5 or 6 of those same companies here, just different names.
He thinks this is the best.
Hey, you're here to
I
let him
told
know.
Permobile to sell me. I said,
I know, I was watching them, and then you told him, what's the biggest thing you accomplished? And you like completely switched it up on him, and he was like, but he was doing okay. I mean, he was sitting there saying that, to make it easier for someone, you have, a, whatever you call it, a memory setting on your chair, so you can move your chair to a certain angle when you're going into the van, so that kind of made sense. But all the other stuff, I mean, it is what it is.
Same thing.
Yeah. No, I'm on live. I'm keeping it PG. Yes. Yeah. We're not going to talk all about that. So what's your favorite movie, Max?
If I had 3 movies, it would be Gladiator, Superbad, and The Wolf of Wall Street.
Fuck, man. Wolf of the Wall Street.
Superbad was great, too.
Yeah. It's overplayed, though. I can watch Wolf of Wall Street all day, every day.
Because Margot Robbie's hot as hell.
Are you upset about the whole football thing, not being able to watch football
Well,
today?
yes, I am, actually. What's the score? It's not 3 yet?
It is 3, actually.
It just turned 3?
No. It's like 3:10.
3, all right. Call Daniel, ask him if his thing...
All right, what are we doing? Am I typing NFL, NBA,
Just
NHL?
call Daniel. Call Daniel Willis.
Daniel Willis, you throw him on speaker?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. Daniel?
Yeah, just put him on speaker.
Okay. And I'll relay what he says. And you tell me when the relay, all you do is give me a little, not now relay. Yo, Daniel. Max has got something to say. You're live on the air.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
So you're live. Did you hit?
Oh, my bad. He said you're live. He said, did you hit?
Oh, I didn't check. Let me check.
What are you sport betting like everyone else? All the degenerate sport bettors out there?
Yeah, I hammered UFC yesterday and won.
Is it rigged or not rigged?
Tell me I did good.
UFC is not rigged.
Tell me I
Other
did
sports, I don't know.
What'd you say, Max? Oh, let me relay.
I'm hoping I did
You can't rig getting chinned
You're hoping.
and then getting
I'm
knocked
hoping I
out.
did good.
Max is hoping he gets good.
I'm hoping I did good.
No, I lost the Bengals one. I lost his 12-leg parlay. The only one that's active is the Cleveland Browns one, but Cam Ward only has 117 yards, and I need him to have 200. I need Myles Garrett to still get a sack, and I need a Quinton Judkins anytime touchdown score, and there's only 5 minutes left, so...
What the...
I think we're cooked on that one.
Still got the
The only
Bears.
other one that I have left pending is the Bears one and the Rams, but those don't start until 3:26.
So what are you a DraftKings bro? Or are you a FanDuel?
I'm a FanDuel.
You're a FanDuel, bro?
Yeah.
All right. Could you let the live know on how much your win history is right now on your FanDuel? Let's go into the settings and see your lifetime earnings. Let's hear your
all-time.
Let's hear your
it's
lifetime
bad,
earnings.
Bro. I'll tell you right now, it's bad.
He's pulling up lifetime earnings.
Okay, so since December 27, 2020, so basically 5 years of sports betting, I'm down a net total of $6,395.09.
See, you hear that, kids?
He said, Max says, you hear that, kids?
Don't.
So 6,300 divided by 5, I'm down 1,260 every year.
Yeah, but you're working your way up with the UFC and NFL. Pretty soon you're going to be beating those companies, man.
Yeah,
They're
at
not going to
first
be
I
able to
would.
afford all their commercials and all the stuff they do to advertise.
Yeah, my lifetime stats on sports betting is not so hot, but we're gonna make a comeback. We're gonna get this positive.
Yeah.
We're gonna get my bets.
The comeback is strong. Max still has a bunch of prize pick stuff, so yeah, he's got a bunch of loaded money in prize picks, so we were thinking about doing. I actually used to sport bet, but you know.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Prize Picks to give him a sponsorship deal so I could use his code and sign up.
Maybe we'll have Cindy sign up for us. Cindy's here too.
Max needs a sponsorship deal with some sports book so that we could get the free bets.
Everyone's doing stake, so I don't know how much stake money. They have an unlimited amount of money, but they're all every single reel you see on social media. It's stake. So I wouldn't be surprised.
I only see celebrities doing stake. I don't know anyone personally.
Max is already a celebrity.
Yeah, but do you know anyone personally that uses stake? I don't know anyone.
I don't know. I don't know how it is to get like an affiliate link from them, but it seems like they're the easiest because even like smaller YouTubers, like there's smaller YouTubers that already have it. Like Danny Mullen. I mean, he's not that small, but he's smaller than FaZe Rug and stuff. But
yeah, but so that's what I'm saying. Like I only see celebrities using stake.
yeah, it's
I don't
usually
know a
people
single
with
person that uses stake.
It's usually with a big following, and I don't know. And it's usually only people winning on stake. I've never seen someone lost in any reel, so I don't know if they're in an algorithm or how it is or how they do it, but never see someone lose on stake. So have you, Max?
Don't even know what stake is.
Max doesn't know what stake is.
Are you gonna help?
He knows what the steak is, the red meat you eat.
Are you could tell
Oh
him.
no, not it's STAKE.
Tell him.
1 second.
Tell him
Steak. We're
to
talking about
text
steak.
me if the Rams
STAKE.
hit.
Tell him what? 1 second.
Text me if the Rams hit.
Max said. Yeah, Max said text. We're about to get off. Max said text him if the Rams hit.
Okay.
Sorry you couldn't hear. So I was trying to relay the information the entire time and all that stuff, and I probably got the chat probably saying this guy's a freaking freak with his ticking time bomb.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bro.
All right, well, you guys
We'll
have a
talk,
good one.
Daniel. Yeah, he killed it though this weekend for sure. He did a really good job. He's live now at these events. He's got a QR code so people can, walk by, scan. He's got people on the internet watching him and stuff. He had someone yesterday. Was it Lewis Ross, man? He has like 2.5 million followers. He set up his camera feed and everything and got them all live, which was cool.
Yeah, I was talking with Max about that last night. Yeah, Max is out here doing his thing. I'm proud of him.
No, he's killing it, dude. I can't wait till he starts to not even get away from I like the Ability Expos. I think it's cool, but I can't wait till he tries other expos too, like even tech expos or Max also likes what do you call it? Sport expos or in the anime and all that stuff because there's a lot of expos and he'll get out more too and seeing all that stuff. So. But his next expo is, what is it, in Arizona? Phoenix, Arizona?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Or no, Phoenix, Arizona is actually next September. His next expo right now would be Chicago in June.
Sorry, we are.
Okay. All right, I'll see you, Daniel.
All right, bro.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Cindy, do you want to do the intermission?
Can you fix my headphones?
Yeah. Better?
A little more. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Cindy, do you want to do it? Wait. Cindy, do you want to do intermission? Intermission is trying to entertain people. You have to entertain people, but you have to be funny. Could you pass? She needs to do some nurse stuff, so. Okay. Do you want to? No, he said don't do it yet. No.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Go empty it. Do you want your lovely girlfriend to talk?
Who is it? Yes.
Come to the live feed. You know, it's funny because I think we did, when we were over there, a lot of people were watching us over here. Yeah, I walked by their booth, the Able Faith one, and I walked by their booth and I saw them all on with the life to the max stuff. So I'm not even lying. They all had their headphones in. So
She's right there.
This is the winner. She won the cruise.
She's the cruise.
Nice.
Yeah, she won the cruise after 15 different draws because no one was there. No one didn't know you had to be present. Are you excited to talk to her? I think she's next. Is that going to be your last guess? Because we're at 3:17. They close at 4.
Most likely.
Yeah, unless you want me to go look for more people?
I gotta get in that truck.
Okay, I'll talk to him. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, it is.
You want to talk to him real quick?
ETC?
Yeah, you want to talk to him real quick?
Yeah.
Headphones?
Yeah, just like
Okay. Okay. Go.
God, it's got my microphone. What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Yo, do you still want me to get in the truck?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna start breaking down soon, and then I'll go over there if that's cool.
Okay. We talked about it. How about we get you up to our facility?
Where is it?
We're in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fort Wayne?
Yeah. So we get make a whole day of it. You can come over. We'll get a lot of the engineers on hand too. That way we have everything.
Do you think we can make like a spot just like, cause like, yeah, like, I need people like to sit, like I need like storage, you know what I mean?
We're gonna have all that stuff for you.
Yeah, like a place for my vent to sit. Like I have 2 vents sometimes when I'm traveling.
Okay.
Like, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I was talking with your brother. We're gonna get that all squared away.
The plate that the plate that you go on for the chair, is that able to be widened?
We're gonna work on that and see what we can do.
That'd be amazing.
I'm gonna be hands-on on this one, so
Nice.
I haven't been on the line in like probably 2 years.
Well,
So
hopefully I give you a run for your money.
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't had anybody stump me in a long time, so.
That thing is sick compared to my man.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's a better option for
Can
you.
you keep a converter in it too?
As far as for
like a battery, like so I have electricity, so I can use my ventilator.
Yeah, most of these nowadays come with a power inverter already installed. That one, as a matter of fact, has 2 110 outlets, one in the far back and one right behind the center console. So you can plug in for that. Makes it simple, right?
Yeah, the drive is nice.
Oh yeah, all that rides so great. I drive one on driver's side conversion, and I use that for my training. So smooth. And I pull my 26-foot camper with it as well. Love it. Yeah.
So you just where are the Packers winning?
The game just started. Okay, so I think they're just now getting into it. So yeah, I'm a Packers fan.
I'm a Bears fan.
Yeah.
We're live. Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, so if you want to shout out your company, ATC.
Oh yeah, ATC Mobility, www.atcmobility.com. We're gonna get you hooked up big time with this vehicle.
Do you want me to send you that video as well? Like, so you have like all like so you see all like the struggles and stuff.
Yep. It wasn't really as bad as I was anticipating.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of little things here and there, and we're gonna work with everybody to get you hooked up good.
All right, sounds romantic.
Yep.
All right, go back.
Go.
What's going on?
The winner of the cruise.
Yeah. Sure. It's right in my face.
I know, I'll fix it. Miss Stephanie, we're ready for you over here.
There you go.
Hi, my name's Max.
Hi, my name is Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. Just give me 1 second. I just need to get set up, and I need to let my producers let me know when we're ready to go, if you're okay with that.
Of course.
Okay. Super excited.
It is kind of exciting.
Yeah, you're live right now if you want to say hi to anybody.
Okay, hi everybody.
Okay, right? Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross, and we are at the Abilities Expo in Dallas, Texas. And today I'm here with the winner of the handicap cruise.
Yes, it's a handicap accessible cruise on Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean. How does it feel to win that?
It's kind of amazing. I have been on one other cruise in my life, which was about 15 years ago.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. It was Stephanie, is your name,
Yes,
right?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. So 15 years ago. That's been a while. So where is it going to be in the Caribbean?
I believe so. If it leaves from Galveston, it's pretty sure it's going to be Western Caribbean, but it could be something else. I just don't know. I'm not that up on cruising anymore.
That's amazing. So were you surprised you won?
I kind of was, but they kept calling name after name, so each name that was called reduced my odds, or increased my odds by one person. And there were probably about 30 people standing there who, you had to be present to win. And so there were at least 30 other people standing there waiting to
So
be
30
called.
people won cruises?
No. You had to be present for the drawing, and 30 people were present. So 1 out of 30 is a pretty good chance of winning, right?
Yeah. So are you born and raised in Texas?
Actually, I was raised in Texas,
That's
and
awesome.
currently I live in Oklahoma. Have been there for 45 years.
Wow.
So I
What a
guess I
life.
might be from Oklahoma now. I'm not sure if that's long enough to qualify.
So how does that go? Do you go with Texas or Oklahoma?
Right. Well, I live in Norman, and my daughter and son-in-law graduated from OU, and my husband attended OU for a short time, so I have to cheer for them. But I'm pretty sure my husband also has a place in his heart for University of Texas.
Go Sooners.
Yeah, and we also are graduates of North Texas State, which is now called University of North Texas, and they just did almost make it to the NCAA football finals. Yeah, they got beat by Tulane, but that's okay.
So is this your first time going to an Abilities Expo?
It definitely is. I go to as many things as I can, and this is my first one outside of Oklahoma.
That's amazing. I'm so happy you were able to win. What's one of the hardest things you've ever been through in your life?
I think that was when my son with developmental disabilities was in the hospital for almost 6 months, and we almost lost him several times.
What year was this?
This was in 2012.
2012, okay.
Yeah, so a lot of medical neglect, I'm sorry to say.
You can say it.
Okay. Well, he's nonverbal and non-ambulatory, and I think in the medical community it's hard for them to connect with a patient like that.
Yeah, the bedside manner. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
The bedside manner for me was bad too. When I first got injured, it was like it was just like, oh yeah, he's just an arc watch release. You can't talk, because I wasn't able to talk for 15 days.
Wow.
When I first got my car accident, I was in the military actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting.
Absolutely.
So, is there,
Absolutely.
so go OU. I'm an Oklahoma fan.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, it's a great tradition.
Yep, and I'm a huge Native American fan actually too. So
nice.
Comanches and stuff. I don't know if you've ever met any.
I absolutely do know about that because I am from Oklahoma, where we have 39 tribes.
Really? Gosh. Okay.
And we have the First Americans Museum right there in Oklahoma City, so you should visit that.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah, and the cafe is called 39. So for the tribes.
Yep. So
Yeah.
the Comanche tribe is my favorite tribe. Of all time. I love the history of everything
Yes,
about
the
them.
Comanche Way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's impressive.
And
Impressive.
I don't know if you know Quan Parker is.
Oh, yeah.
Quanah Parker.
Quanah
Yeah.
Parker.
Yes.
Yes. Very amazing story.
I read a book about Cynthia Ann Parker and how like Quanah was like basically her son, and then like Cynthia got like pulled back in after being like kidnapped from India. This was just crazy story.
Yes, it is, and there are other stories similar. White or settler women being kidnapped by the tribes and then assimilating into the tribes. The anthropological importance of those things is huge.
So I love history. So
Yeah, me too.
I could talk for hours if I could.
Same.
But I am so happy you were able to come on the show. I'm so happy you were able to win.
thank
Is there
you.
anything you would like
Thank
to say
you.
to people out there?
People with developmental disabilities are people too. And if you're attentive to them, they can speak into your life and add a lot to it. And we just would not have as rich a life without people with disabilities.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
Enjoy your cruise. And for everybody watching, thank you so much for watching. And please like and comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And as always, take a breath for me. It was great talking to you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
1 minute. We're going to give you a t-shirt. What size would you like? It's respectful to you. This one is a size. You might have a turquoise, but I can do what size. Right. Just a large one and
Are you living life to the max today, Max?
Dude, I just talked about the Comanches with her.
Of course you did. You always figure out a way to talk about your favorite Native American tribe.
She was like, oh, wow, there's 39 in Oklahoma and a Comanche tribe because I live in Oklahoma. And I was like,
Oklahoma.
So I was like, wait, so you met like Comanches before? She's like, I certainly have, and I can get you involved with them. And I was like, oh my god,
That's fabulous.
I was like, are you serious? Are you still like you're making my day? Like I want to know about these people.
It's really unfortunate that there's not a lot of Native Americans in where we're from, where we're around.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Tommy Hockey, but
But like the Blackhawks is a Native American tribe.
yeah, I really don't know, and it's really sad that I don't know a lot or anything about Native Illinoisans or anything like that. But I know that they all kind of, unfortunately, were moved to these reservations. But
which is where we are right now.
I don't know if Dallas is it probably was.
It's part of the reservation. Yeah.
I know, but unfortunately, they ended up just kind of condensing
yes.
it. It's a sad thing, but it's I like about you that you're very interested in Native American culture and the tribes and their history, and I feel like how many books have you read about different tribes and
like 3 or 4. That's enough. I read. That my heart would
well, it's never enough. You can always read more.
Empire of the Summer Moon.
Empire of the Summer Moon.
I'm going to read about Cornelius Vanderbilt next.
Oh, okay.
He's like the train tycoon guy. Are we not breaking down, or are we going to...
No, we're good. We're just getting shirts. We got some time still. It's only 3:30. We got about another half hour. So,
do we got any more victims?
I don't see any lined up just yet. A lot of other people are breaking down, but we stay till the very end.
Yeah.
That's us.
Because we live life to the max. It's a barbecue tonight. Tommy, Big Tommy, not Little Tommy, Little Tommy.
Nick Johnson's father wanted to buy dinner for everybody, which is very, very nice of him. I don't know if he realizes how many people are in our party. No, Nick said that he didn't want to hear anything about it. I know. That's Southern hospitality. I guess he's not native to Dallas, but he's got that hospitality. Check out his podcast episode. That's Chris Blair. He was in the Navy. That's a crazy story. Met his dream woman in Guam.
Eat what you kill, right?
Eat what you kill. That's his motto for sure.
Eat what you kill. Very excited.
A lot of successful people that we're having on this podcast, and I feel like it's just to the moon from here, you know?
Yeah.
The Mark Network would like for you to be an admin on your own Life to the Max podcast page on the Mark Network.
Yeah,
so we're going to expand into that. Do you want to have your mom on the podcast real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Wendy. Oh, we've got Drew back, and then we'll do Wendy.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Is this okay now?
Yeah. Drew's. Drew, are you so nervous? All right, I'm gonna hand this over to you.
All right.
Oh man, you're tall. Okay.
What, you want to squat?
I gotta change your framing though, bud.
Is that okay?
How tall are you?
6'3".
Just like me.
6 feet. Yeah. Got it?
I was quarterback.
Can you hear the what?
I was a quarterback.
You're a quarterback?
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Pitcher. I was a baseball guy.
Baseball's awesome.
Till your shoulder goes out.
Did you see that World Series? That was something.
This year, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was out of town and actually out of the country for most of it.
Hey Max, I'm gonna combine Drew's episode with the former episode with ATC. So why don't, you don't have to do your whole intro. You can say, and now we have Drew Landers from ATC. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll let you know when.
What's your title at ATC?
I
Engineer?
am Education and Dealer Services Strategist.
Okay. I'm gonna just say now we have. What's your Drew what?
Drew Landers.
Drew Landers?
Yeah.
And now we have Drew Landers. Drew, thank you for coming back. Let me do it again. And now we have Drew Landers from ATC. Drew, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I understand you're a Packer fan.
Yeah, proud.
Bears fan, and they're playing right now.
Yeah.
It's a little brutal.
Yes, it is. And my wife, she's a Bears fan, so we have a good house divided. I'm glad she's not here right now, so I can watch it in peace.
Well, let's talk about something good. So we got me into this truck. We'll add like the video to this podcast. We got me into this truck, and you're like improvise, adapt, overcome, just like the military. And so, what are you thinking for my truck when I get one?
As soon as we get to pull the trigger, we're gonna get you up to the facility too. I got a few little things I want to make some adjustments on for your comfort, I guess. Make it a little easier for you to get in and out. You do have a few extra components on your chair. So and working with your brothers and friends, we're gonna get this in there. We're looking. I want you in this before Valentine's Day. So as sooner the better we can get this started.
Yeah, that would be great, man. I really enjoyed it. I felt so normalized being up there, like human, like where when you're in a van, it's just like which I'm grateful to have a van. There's a lot of people that don't have anything, but if you can have that, why not?
Exactly, yeah. And it's about a movement, getting you around. So if a van would have been better for you, I'd have helped you try to get into a van a little bit better. But it's all about what you want and what's
space.
Yes,
definitely space and making it easy to get into the truck.
Yeah.
Definitely. So tell the people about yourself a little bit.
So I've been a little bit of a here and there type person. I've been with ATC Mobility for about 8 years now. 6 years ago was the end of my fabrication and welding career. Had a lot of injuries, some surgeries and things, so they pulled me off. Basically, I know the entire vehicle from start to finish, and I go around the country now and I get to train technicians and dealerships on how to service, understand, educate people on what we do, why we do it, and the best way to accomplish that is with hands-on. So that's my ultimate goal is I want to get everybody hands-on training and also be present when we have a situation like yours where we need a little extra modification. And I'm going to probably pull myself out of retirement here. So when your truck gets in there, I'm going to be hands-on. This is going to be my baby. I'm going to tackle this one personally.
That's
so.
amazing. Packer fan to a Bear fan, we're making a compromise. Let's get out, help me out with that. That'd be amazing. We're going to do all black too, backgrounds.
Blacked out, 100%.
Black out. It's going to be great. What's the biggest obstacle you've ever faced in your life?
I'm going to have to say kids.
Yeah.
It's definitely children. Children are an obstacle, but they're a blessing as well.
Yeah.
If I could have skipped the kids and gone straight to the grandkids, that's what I would have done because I love my grandkids. I've got 3 and 1 on the way, so I love my grandkids.
Congratulations,
so,
man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yep.
Yeah. So this is Drew. I'm gonna insert like the video of me like getting in and stuff. It's gonna be great. So people like if they're watching, if you guys are watching the podcast, you can see like how sick this truck is because it literally looks like something like from the future, and we're in the future, so I deserve something. I don't deserve, so I want something from the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's nice too. It's nice having that option for you.
Yeah. Hey buddy, before we get off, can you check the score?
Oh boy, here we go.
Let's go Bears. Let's go
Bears.
Come
All
on.
right, I'm gonna try to get this pulled up.
Come
I'm
on.
telling you right now, it's not gonna be a high-scoring game.
No, it's not.
Nope.
0-0.
Let's see. Yep, we're 0-0. 0-0, and looks like we've got the ball.
You got the ball? Where you at?
3rd and 19 on our 48.
Dude.
Ooh. It's gonna be a low-scoring game.
It's gonna be a slugfest.
It is.
Hey, thank you. You guys were awesome. You guys, thank you for being your hospitality and everything for me and probably everybody else who you work with. It's amazing. And shout out to the owner, that guy who had a vision and made it come true. It's amazing.
Yeah, Steve Kitchen. He's the man.
Steve Kitchen.
Yep.
All right, and for everybody watching, thank you so much. And if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath for me. Thank you. Drew, thanks.
Yep. All right.
Joe's.
We're gonna get you taken care of.
Yeah. Babe, go on my phone. My phone.
That guy's tall. Jeez.
Go on my phone, text Chris Blair, and say it's okay. I got dinner.
You want me to just yell at him and say no? Absolutely not.
Yeah, just say no. I got it. Say I have a lot of people. Well, I have a decent amount of people.
Yes. Joy, have you been on the podcast? Get on the podcast,
Yeah,
girl. What the
yeah,
heck?
come on.
I gotta lower this though.
Babe.
Here, come here. Joy.
Oh, super short too.
I know, you're so little. All right, get right up in there. There we go.
Hello, you ready to be on a podcast?
I think so.
Okay. We're gonna do a podcast. Let me know, Evie.
You do have a dog lady here. She races her dog around 12 miles an hour.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Evie. Record. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max podcast. I'm your host with the most Max hosts, and we are live at the Abilities EXPO in Dallas, Texas. Today I'm here with my girlfriend, Joy, because there's nobody here because everyone's backing up.
Oh, thanks.
Hi, babe.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? Do you want to tell everybody how we met?
Oh, That's interesting, right?
Do you want to?
I don't care.
You okay?
I'm all right.
All right. It's a joy. Joy is a joy. Joy works for a auto company, but she used to be a nurse, and we were talking, and we saw that we developed feelings, and we as soon as that happened, we cut it off and we started talking, right?
Yep, exactly like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
When did you tell everybody when you fell for me?
Oh, he's a nerd. He's a complete nerd.
I'm not a nerd. I like sports.
Sports and a nerd.
Explain. Oh, I'm a nerd.
You read like nobody I've ever seen. And history facts, all of it, yes.
Can you come a little closer?
I can. Yes, so history facts, nerd, sports, love it. I used to bartend for 20 years, so that's amazing. So you do a lot of sports and back and forth and gambling, a bunch of dude stuff,
I don't gamble.
Well, no, you don't gamble, but with the sports stuff, with the bar stuff, you get a bunch of guys, make a lot of money that way. Sports brought a lot of money.
But when did you fall for me? What day? Second day?
I don't know exactly which day, but it was pretty close.
Okay, so I want to tell everybody for this episode, it's probably not going to go on like YouTube or anything, but I'm going to tell everybody for this episode, Joy was like, and I wasn't even flirting with her. This was the first night she was training. She's like, because Marcy, my nurse, was one of the nurses fell for Max because Max is irresistible, and then she's like, that's not going to happen with me. I don't do that. And then
busted.
A couple days later, after I talked to her all night, she's like, wow, this guy is something else, right?
Along those lines,
yes.
Yeah.
Try to tell the people what you do. Besides the nursing, you're a mom.
I'm a mom. I got 3 kids.
3 kids. 3 amazing kids. Scotty.
Marissa and Miklos.
Yeah. Scotty, if you're watching, you're going to be a YouTube star one day. You can watch this in 20 years.
He's dying to be a YouTube star.
Yes, yeah.
Video gamer.
Are you happy you came down here?
Yes, it's been a lot of fun.
We planned this for 2 months.
It's successful though.
I was like, I'll know if we work out, if we make it to Dallas, because that's 2 months. Do you remember?
Yes.
And hey, look, we're right here.
We're in Dallas, yes.
We're happy with that. We're right. Are you happy?
I am very happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chris Blair is here.
Okay. I'm gonna put you on the spot here. What is the most hardest experience you went through?
Ooh. In life?
In life.
Well, I'll do the next hardest. How about that? Well, my very first hardest was losing my dad. Yeah.
Okay.
My dad wasn't hardest.
Okay.
Yeah, he struggled with cancer that came back, was supposed to be in remission, and came back with a vengeance end of September of 2007. That was my first semester right before Jenna's nursing school, and then 3 weeks before I started nursing school, he died.
Yeah.
47 years old. He died before his birthday, and then 4 months to the day, my grandmother died. So
it's tough. Yeah. And were you in nursing school or bartending?
I was bartending. I just got into nursing school
So it's
January.
It was full circle, right?
Yes. He's also the first person I've ever seen die, last breaths. Yes.
Well, you're amazing, and everyone knows you're an amazing nurse. You're an amazing nurse, hooking up people with things that they need, and you continue to be amazing, Joy. I'm super happy with you. So, for everybody watching, if you enjoy this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath. Yeah.
Thank you. Killer.
Chris left, so he'll be back.
Oh shit, I didn't know
Wendy, who do we have here? what is your name?
Christy.
Christy. Christy.
Hi.
So let me take this off because I can pop it off, then I'll fit better. Go over, watch out, bud. Move. Back it up. There we go.
Max, can you hear me? This is Christy Duran, and her dog is Gulliver. Durso?
D-U-R-S-O.
It must have did a typo. It did a
Probably
typo.
auto-corrected.
D-U-R-S-O. Sorry.
Hi, buddy.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? My name's Max.
I'm doing well. It's nice to meet you, Max.
Yeah, everyone's packing up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay live.
What's that?
I said everyone's packing up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay live. Why not?
Might as well. Keep the party going.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say a little thing, and then I'm gonna say my intro, and then we can start talking. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Okay. And welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max podcast. I'm your host with the most, Max Gross, and today we are at the Abilities Expo in Dallas, Texas, and I have the pleasure of speaking to
Christy Durso.
Christy Durso. Christy, how are you today?
I'm doing great. It's been a long 3 days here at the Expo, but it's been awesome. It always
every
is.
3 days?
I have been here all 3 days talking and networking and talking about what I do, helping to launch a new resort concept called St. Charlie's and connecting them with different suppliers. It's been incredible. I always love the Abilities Expo.
Explain St. Charlie's.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to. So St. Charlie's is a brand new resort concept. It's being built by an Army veteran. He was in the military.
I was in the military.
Oh, were you really? Awesome. Which
Army
branch were you?
veteran.
I'm Army veteran too.
I was in the 101st Airborne Division Infantry.
Nice. My son is airborne infantry. He's
Let's
stationed in Alaska
go.
right now.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
We're really excited. He's going to be moving this summer to Colorado, which is where we are
Fort
currently
Carson?
stationed. Yep, he'll be at Fort Carson. My husband is active duty Air Force, and he's teaching at the Air Force Academy now.
What did you do in the Army?
I was a linguist, a Korean linguist. Yeah.
So I'm a grunt. What is that? What does that mean?
I spoke Korean, and
You spoke Korean? Okay, so you were in Korea.
yeah, well, I was stationed stateside, and then I was medically discharged when we found out about my genetic disease. So I didn't get to finish everything I wanted to do.
Me neither.
But, you know.
I was training to be a ranger.
Yeah.
But now, what were you diagnosed with?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What were you diagnosed with?
I have a few things. So when I was in the Army, I started with having severe stomach issues and then connective issues where I wouldn't heal from injuries, and then my heart stopped and I had to get a pacemaker, and they really don't like that when you're active duty. So that's what got me out of the military, and then over the next 15 years we struggled to really find answers. And then 6 years ago, I lost my ability to walked from one side of the house to the other. When I got there, my right leg was numb, and we've never really, because I have a pacemaker, I can't get an MRI. So we don't know the extent or all the ins and outs of it, but I'm diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, autonomic neuropathy disorder, mixed connective tissue disorder, and then a host of other things that all come along with it.
But you're persevering. How do you persevere every single day?
Well, you know, we have a choice every single day on how we're going to spend it. Nobody has control over their circumstances. Everybody faces something in life, and we don't always get a say in what it is that we face. The only thing that we can control is how we respond to it. And so I choose to respond with what I'm grateful for, you know, what I'm still able to do, what I'm able to change, what I'm able to impact. Who am I to be miserable over the fact that I use a wheelchair, or I sometimes have accidents, or I can't eat the foods I want to eat. Everybody in life faces something that they have to overcome. And I get a choice on how I respond to that.
That's why I made my shirt. It said it could be worse.
It could always
Because life could be worse. Whenever I come to the Abilities Expo, I feel so humbled. I'm like, wow, my life is so much better. And then, like, probably other people are like, wow, my life is so much better. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you feel that energy, the vibrations, the vibes throughout the Abilities Expo. It's really something compelling.
I think the Abilities Expo, the number one vibe that I feel here, and I feel like the whole expo gives in general, is one of hope.
Yeah.
Because where else can we go where we can see the support of the community around us? Where else do we get to go where we get to see these innovative ideas and see the acceptance of people with disabilities? There's not really anywhere like that. But, you know, going back to your question earlier, what is St. Charlie's? Well, that's what St. Charlie's is trying to do. And that's what I do. So I speak all over the world to businesses. I actually don't speak very often in accessible spaces. I speak in mainstream spaces and try to teach them how to have more empathy, how to have more compassion, and how to better accommodate people with disabilities. And I feel like the Abilities Expo is the catalyst to that for a lot of people. It gives them their first taste. You know, I came with a woman who's from St. Charlie's, and she'd never been anywhere like this before. And by the time she left, she was completely overwhelmed, both with the spirit of the people here, where we have that hope and that joy in spite of our circumstances, but also with the profound need of the community, with how much work there still is to do. And it inspires those who come, who aren't disabled, to come and choose to become our allies. I think that's one of the most beautiful parts of the expo. I think it's one of the most beautiful parts of places like St. Charlie's and the places that invite me to speak and to learn about it. The greatest gift we can give anybody is hope.
Hope is what. So I started this podcast three days ago, like the live. I started the podcast 3 days ago, and Christopher Reeves. There's something in his book is hope. Christopher Reeves was he was transporting a ship because he was a sailor. He was transporting like a vessel, like with two other people that don't even speak his language to the Bahamas. No, not the Bahamas, to Bermuda. And there was a storm, and they didn't know where they were going. This was the 1970s or 80s, and then he said that he saw a light tower, and he was in Bermuda throughout the storm, and that is hope. The light tower.
Yeah.
That's hope, right?
Yeah. Hope is what keeps us going when everything else is failing around us. Having the hope for human connection, having the hope to be able to do something new, having the hope to build a new relationship, or the hope to maybe get a little bit better in our circumstances. All of that's what keeps us going.
Yeah. It's amazing. So St. Charlie's is St. Charlie's up and going right now, or that's the dream?
Well, it's more than a dream, but it's not functional yet. So their goal is to launch it in June of 2026. So we're coming close. We've got the property picked out. We've got the teams in place. I'm consulting on the accessibility, and they've got architects coming in and redesigning spaces. The goal, it's going to be a fully inclusive resort for everyone. It's for people who don't usually get to travel, who don't get to go and enjoy the space or the boat ride or the beach or the activities. We're designing a way for that to happen at this resort.
That's amazing. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for being on.
Yeah.
And for everybody watching, if you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take a breath from me. Thanks for coming on. That was awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Your podcast will probably be up if you subscribe. Hopefully you will. It'll probably be up in it'll probably be up in a month.
Awesome.
because I did like 60 people. So.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'd love to be on again in the future talking not just about St. Charlie's, but just my work in general and talking. So
absolutely. I'd love to help, like, in any way possible. So you say you speak Korean, right?
I used to speak Korean. That was, a lifetime ago.
So you can't say, like what's for dinner in Korean?
I can't. I can still say. I can say hello. I remember that one. I can introduce myself. But like it's been over 20 years. It's been 25 years. So
well,
it's
thank
been
you for your service.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. I was hoping to be an Army Ranger. That was the goal, but it didn't work out, unfortunately.
Yeah, our son was going for Army Ranger and broke his foot at Buds, or not Buds. I forget what selection.
Ranger school.
Yeah.
Wait, was he going?
Oh no, he wasn't going. He was doing Special Forces. Yeah.
He broke his foot. Did he get selected?
He was in the training. Yeah.
Oh wow.
He made it all the way there, and then ended up breaking his foot. I think like week 2 or 3, and so it was hard. But so now he's airborne infantry, and he's not sure what he's going to do after this term. He may go into intelligence. He may try to commission.
I just read a book about Alaska. I didn't know they have 14 days of sunlight. That is like 14 days of sunlight for like straight.
Oh, like where the sun doesn't set?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. I've been up a few times now, and we were outside at 11:30 at night, and it looked like it was 5 o'clock in the evening.
What's the last frontier like compared to the mainland?
It's pretty barren. They have their railroad still has this thing where if somebody is standing there trying to flag the train is required to stop because it's that desolate. There's not much chance of survival if you don't get on that train. So it's pretty incredible.
Are you a fan of reading?
Oh, I love to read.
Okay, read this book called The Great Alone.
The Great Alone?
I just read it. It's by Kristen Hanna. It's a fictional book, but it's a fictional history. It's about a Vietnam veteran who is tortured basically, and a POW. He comes home and he's like, I want to leave. His buddy who dies in Vietnam gave some cabin in Alaska in the 1970s.
Wow. I'll have to.
Great Alone.
The Great Alone. I'm going to write it down now so I don't forget. Yeah, I love to read, and I bet my son would love that.
We're close. Just like the chair. What size shirt do you wear?
Large.
Okay. I'm going to give you a shirt.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Awesome.
We're about to break down. Hopefully, I got a good team.
Well, thank you so much. This was so fun, and let's stay in touch and talk again.
If you can find me on Instagram.
All right.
The Quadfather _C1. Because I'm a C1 quadriplegic, and you can find me on Life 10X Podcast YouTube.
Okay, awesome.
Just just subscribe and post that notification bell. You'll see me.
Sounds good.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Appreciate it. You bet. All right, you ready, buddy?
There's all zero.
This is Gulliver.
Hey, first stream, not the last. Bye, guys. Can we take a picture? Hey, can we all take a picture? Okay.